box.
What?
We're all here.
Yeah, but I have to get. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, Noble's not here.
What's a war?
I'm here.
Fuck him! Let's go!
No.
Kill trash!
Look, I'm here. Sorry. Sorry. I was helping Sully.
I don't know how hard this trash is. Should be fine.
Wipe it!
Yo, get those circles out of here!
So, where's Scythe?
I'm here. I'm just
Okay, sorry.
opening the tactics 1 second.
Do you wanna hit me up with that invite?
Oh,
Not really,
damn it.
because you're late.
Wait, hold on. I thought we start at 7.
No, no time.
No. What do you mean?
What?
Six?
Invites,
Time.
invites start at 1:45, but he was late with the invites, so, you know.
Wow. Scythe, get on your game. I was helping Sully and all that.
And I did see you were online like an hour ago.
Yeah, I was getting pots and all. I was getting blasts and everything for this. Quick question, where's the entrance?
In Argus.
Okay.
You see that little green circle on one of the maps? That's where the entrance
Yeah,
is.
just go to
Good
the
luck.
entrance.
Woo! Baby!
What, did you already get an item?
You motherfucker.
Oh
What
fuck!
did he get?
And guys, I wanna, as we were talking about at the end of toss, Blocky, at the end of toss, we were discussing about the guild bank making it viable so we could do feasts, and we want to also eventually be able to do flasks. And a few people have donated, which we appreciate, it's very kind. But what we want to do is go with the BOEs. So if a BOE does drop, I would like you to trade that to Mel, who will then sell that for the guild bank. And that way, unless it is a substantial upgrade, which it will be in the early days, we'll roll it out fairly for an upgrade, and it will have to be equipped on the spot. If not, then no punishment will happen. Otherwise, it goes to the guild bank to be sold.
I've completely forgotten I still owe Mel money.
By the way, just sell it today. Because
Yeah, cash money. Still need to pay her.
Plus, I'm gonna get my legendary wrist today, so I don't need it.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, it is.
We have to jump? What?
No, you just have to fall.
Geronimo!
Mel, wait, where the fuck is Mel? Mel.
Oh my god.
Where's Mel?
Right, so for anybody who hasn't had just time to read over tactics, I'm just going to go over the notes I read, just so you can get a brief overview of it. I know it's not great for somebody reading it out to you first time and you've not seen it before, but we're just going to go over it just so you have a rough idea of the stuff that's going to happen and what we're going to do. So the first thing is the tank mechanic is very similar to Goroth on this from what I've seen. It's called Fell Bombardment. What will happen is the tank will get it. He just needs to run off to the side away from the raid group. If the tank decides to run on anyone in the raid group or anyone's close, they're going to die, and probably the tank will too. So we're going to pop it there. Okay, it's a green marker for the tank to run to.
Oh my god.
It's not the boss
It's
yet.
trash.
Oh yes, it's trash. Soak!
You see this annihilation?
You have to soak, that's the, yeah, exactly.
That's on the boss.
Why did I just take so much damage?
Stand in the soaks.
At least two people need to stand in those.
Oh, that's an easy boss.
This one has low health, yeah, it's super easy.
So the two mechanics this boss mainly does is Decimation and Annihilation. Decimations leave a large circle, sort of similar to a druid's healing circle. You need to run out of that. So as we put the marker for the left for the tank, it'll be easier for us to run to the right to dodge that big circle, so keep that in mind when you see that under your feet. The smaller circles, again, is a bit like Avatar. where you have to soak those circles. It only requires actually one person to soak these, but we'll have one up to 2 people soaking them. It's actually less damage if one person does it, but you get more circles. I think it's 7 circles no matter the size of the raid group if we destroy the Annihilation Cannon. However, we're going to destroy the Annihilation Cannon. Wait, I'm getting confused. So Annihilation is the small circles, yeah. So if we leave that up, it would get empowered and it would have the 7 circles. So we're going to destroy that so that stays underpowered. I think it removes the effect completely if I remember.
Yes.
So we just have the
Yes.
decimation. And that's pretty much it. Decimation will get empowered for us, so that just does more damage. Once we destroy one of the cannons, it does basically the other move does more damage. So we just have to be aware of that, and that happens at 60% when we can destroy the cannons. And I think that's pretty much it for this boss. It should be quite straightforward.
Eradication.
Eradication is the same as eradication comes up as well. That comes up as Croesus as well. I can't remember what Croesus one was called, where you just have to run away to the edge of the room, back where we are now, just to dodge that ability. And the weapon comes up again, so we'll have to destroy the decimation weapon at some point as well. When that comes up, we'll pop heroism there as well. Okay, so when the second weapon is being destroyed, we pop hero then. And it should just be a case of rinsing and repeating and everything, just a lot of damage in the last phase. I think it's just a rush down at that point.
The tank, when the tank gets barrage or something, he runs
Yeah, he
to
runs
the
to
left
left.
or the right side.
Left.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It
Just-
matters if another
You
player's
should-
decimation. Yeah, run to the other side
Oh
if you have
well, yeah.
decimation,
Okay,
right?
if you want to do it like that, yeah. Then the left side for the tanks, right side for the decimation.
There's also a bomb placing mechanic, right? Where you get bombs. If you just do everyone with
That's-
bombs, place them to the right, and the tank goes left.
That's a decimation.
Yeah, those are the circles.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
run to the right, drop them, and go back to the middle.
Yep. So tanks left and everybody else right.
If there's too much, like there will be 2 or more bombs, maybe. You can put one on the left side. I don't think it matters that much.
Yeah, but you drop
Even
It
if the
doesn't
tank
matter
is-
where they go.
Even if the tank is doing the mechanic,
one.
it takes a while before the bomb drops anyway. So we'll see how it goes. I don't think that will be the biggest problem. Loop.
Oh, by the way, with the eradication, where the entire group has to run back, and we have at least one tank, like at least a little bit closer to the boss. Otherwise, melee can get smacked because
Fucked up.
if they're there before the boss or
Oh,
before
yeah.
the tanks.
You can take the portal that's close to the melee to the back.
Okay. I hope everybody has got food, flasks, and runes for tonight as well. I'll do one more ready check. Hopefully you're all exhausted by now, so you have the toy rune. And everyone's ready, so pull timer when you're ready to go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Melee keeps stacked, and range try to keep sort of stacked to your group as well, makes it a lot cleaner. So just as a reminder, we're going to be killing the Annihilation Cannon.
Which is the left one, right?
I believe so. I have to double check, just read them.
Pretty sure it's the left one.
Yep, it's the left one. Okay, run away.
I'll stay close.
Back of the room. Okay, Noble, that is not the right side of the room, buddy.
Sorry.
It doesn't matter where they
Should be
go.
fine, yeah.
Do we hero?
Yep, here now.
After.
No, it'll be fine.
After.
Yeah? There's no break in between.
DPS race might be.
Oh, why now?
Run.
That's why.
As a tank druid, that doesn't actually do much damage if you use one cooldown.
But otherwise my shirt gets dirty.
Can't have that.
I gotta say, that is a nice first boss to get you settled, isn't it? Jesus.
Is this me or is this one just way
Uh,
too easy?
To be fair, we're on the same like gear level as we're getting at the moment, so it might be a little bit of the reason why.
I'm not.
Yeah, exactly. Some fucking shoulders already, my dude. So good. Let's go, Blasto. We got this.
Don't need to use that.
Easy peasy. Is there a healer with us? No. I'll wait a little bit. I'll wait a little bit without the healer. There we go. I don't know if these aren't even ranged minions. They all stack up so nicely.
Thinking, why is that boss was boring?
Yeah, it's not that good.
Healing it was boring.
I think on heroic, everything he does will do a lot more damage. Like his basic attacks do
Oh
like.
yeah.
He has one more
Decent.
ability too.
Well, that one isn't too hard as well. It's just like
Nope.
a beam on the map. So but his basic attacks might start to hurt.
The first bosses of every raid these days are usually quite easy. They
Especially how far Citadel. I mean, that wasn't even a fucking boss. It was bloody trash.
never did any this day. Didn't really play WoD, so I don't really know.
I hate doing that boss for transmogs.
Why? It's easy.
Transmog.
How can
It's
you even
easy,
call
but
it a
it's
boss?
annoying. It's like it
By
takes
the way,
so
if you
long.
walk into the green circles, you get a damage buff.
Ooh. I'm not walking into those. I don't believe you.
Nice trust in your teammates. I walked into it. Oh.
Nice blast on.
What?
It's Fellhounds now.
Yep.
Yes.
What? So much money.
Where's Helgarm tonight?
I am
thought he
not
was
sure.
gonna be here.
Pardon?
I am not sure.
He heard you were coming.
Ooh, roasted.
I'm calling Noble gets the mount first try.
Oh my god, I want this mount so bad.
Pretty nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the purple
Too
dog.
bad you're never gonna get it.
Wow.
All right,
That's
so
rude.
Neither am I, but
this boss is pretty much consisting of moving away from shit. So we need to tank them 40 yards away. It is, yeah, 40 yards away. I'll put some
Yeah,
markers
one
down.
left, one right.
Here we go. I'll put some markers down. Let's tank one here, and let's tank one there. That's 4 yards. So just put the boss on the markers. Decide which one you want to take. Doesn't matter which
What?
which one that's
Is the
tanked
green
on.
marker the other one?
What do you mean? Would you like
Isn't
it?
it better to tank it?
Would you like
Yeah,
it?
isn't it better to tank one left, one right?
You can do if you want, if you
On
preferred
red.
that. But the videos
Yeah,
I
on
watched,
red
the
seems
videos
way
I
better.
watched were at 90 degrees, but that's fine. Actually, no, the reason for that, actually, there is a good reason to take it 90 degrees, and it's for dotting, and we do have 2 warlocks. Otherwise, they have to turn around constantly, right? Because they need to be.
Oh, yeah, can you do it 90 degrees? I got splitting eyes.
you don't have to learn to dot something.
Yeah, I can
yeah,
be
but-
backwards and dot.
Oh, you can be,
Not
can you?
spitting
Oh, I
eyes.
thought you had to be.
To dot, I can do backwards. Yes.
All right then, fuck it then. All right. That'll probably make it easier for tanks anyway. Then. All right, cool. We'll do that.
Although,
Um,
of course, it's always better if I.
Oh, splitting eyes blast. Sorry, I didn't really. I
Other
thought you were
spells.
like. I thought you said splitting eyes. I don't know. Okay. So is that why you want it 90 degrees? Yeah.
Yeah, you will. 90 will.
Well, it's better, yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
just do it. Okay, fuck it. Fuck the splitting eyes. Just do it however you want.
No. I that's why I did it 90 degrees because that's what all the tactics videos were doing. It's because
Yeah,
I would imagine
yes.
better for DPS, especially
It's
range.
better. We don't need to turn around for the other spells. Yes.
So if we do that and
Oh,
then
they're gone.
Ah,
Where are they going?
They're fucked up.
all right, range will stack here. I'm going to just split up the melee as well because we've got a lot of melee tonight.
That's pretty interesting.
So let's put all the range and healers in group 3. 1 second.
I want to go look what they're looking at, but I've got a feeling if I run over there, I'll
Jump
start
down.
the encounter.
Alright, go get him, mate.
Have I missed anybody? Mel, you can stay in the range group as well. Let me just put you here for a sec. Right, so we got me, awesome Shab, 2 tanks. Right. Let's do what have we got?
For purple stuff, you stack up. For the fire stuff, you spread out.
Right, so group 1, go on the fire dog. Group 2, go on the shadow dog.
Don't they share health?
On Shatug.
Yeah, exactly.
Are
Are
they-
you supposed to
the one thing-
focus on one?
The thing I read
melee's
was
supposed to focus on Shatug.
to split the melee, but
That's
Split
better,
groups.
right?
I'd say it's bad to just put all the melee on the purple one because the purple mechanics have like stacking mechanics.
all right, we'll do that then.
As far as I know, it doesn't really matter. They share health anyway, so
All right,
as far as I know, it doesn't matter.
we'll put all the range and healers on X then. If we could take shadow on purple then, to make that nice and simple, and we'll have all the melee then on purple. So the really the main mechanics here I think are basically dodging stuff, and there's one a bit like on the. Thanks, Mike. Sorry, I just had a notification come up on stream. So, Yeah, what's saying? Like on Souls Eradication, you know you have the Tormented Souls, which did the burst of lines. It's pretty much exactly like that. So if you're in the range group, just sort of standing between the melee and the range group to not hit anybody, and if you've got two people with it, you know, spread out, or you can move backwards as the range group. Doesn't matter. It's probably better actually if you're on X to move back towards where we're standing now. So then if melee get it, they can move towards X. You see what I'm saying? So we can do like a domino system. So if you're on X, move towards where we are now. If you're in diamond, move toward X and spread out, etc. Other than that, I'm pretty sure everything else is just dodging. The dogs do their abilities at 33% energy and 100% energy. There's Desolate Gaze, and players mark with a beam position themselves to avoid damaging others. So that's one like Desolate Souls. There's Inflamed Corruption, which is red all around a player, and you need to run away from the raid group. There's Consuming Sphere from the Shadow Dog, who is an orb flying towards a random player, and it pulls in other players, so you need to run away from it. And they do Siphon Corruption as well at 100%. That's the Shadow Dog, which is a big dark circle around a player, and the raid needs to stack up for that one. So the Siphon Corruption is a big dark circle around the player, and the raid needs to stack up for that one. So that's the only one to be aware of, other than which was it, Desolate Gaze, which is to make sure you don't hit other people in the raid with that, basically. And that's pretty much it. And we'll do heroism at the start of this fight as well.
Let someone else do it, so because I get the ring.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Thanks, thanks, Mike. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I just popped a new one
How did it run out so quickly?
because I had the old one from Dungeons.
Yep, inderdaad, druid.
4,
Nah, I don't think
3,
splitting ice will. Oh,
2,
maybe.
1.
Oh. Nah, bro, no.
Stack him with the corruptions? No.
Don't run away with the
Stack 'em.
circle.
Stack
stand
the
still.
corruptions, else you'll get feared.
What was that one? That was Big Dogs. Okay.
Oh, okay, move away.
Fuck, what's this? Engulfed flame, move away. So it's the Siphon Corruption that we stack on, guys. So if you see Siphon Corruption, that's the one that stacks. Everything else is move away. And Desolate Gaze is the one which you need to control.
Stack! Don't run away, just stand.
Ranges and mages, ranges and mages. Just all stacked together. If you get the fire debuff, you'd have to go away though.
There's actually no tank swap mechanic on this fight.
No, because there's two dogs.
Yeah, but you still could like have them swap or something.
There's a later fight where that happens, yeah. It's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know anything about this raid.
Fucking spoilers.
I only did 2 bosses.
What do the tanks actually do on this fight then?
You have to tank
Be a
the...
punchback.
they don't do much, to be honest. Yeah, it's pretty boring. There's no real mechanics here for the tanks. You get like a debuff on you to take more damage, but that's it.
That charge was weird as fuck. What the hell?
Yeah, it was like right after.
You have to face the mob away from the group. That's the hard mechanic here. So who's gonna get the pet first, or the mount first try? I don't know what the gaze is. Oh,
That's
don't put it
the
on me.
one that's like on Desolate Souls.
Okay, I got it.
I just realised my stream said the wrong thing, sorry.
I need something to heal.
I can turn the dogs around if you want.
Heal the bosses.
There we go. I'm happy now.
Is this a heroic dungeon? Are we?
I don't know why you've even got noble healing. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I heard it was like pretty easy, but this is like you don't really even have to think. The Goroth was more tough
I
than this,
know
guys.
you are noble.
Where do we go?
I don't know.
Got an eye, Joe.
I didn't read that.
Where do we come from? Where do we go? Where do we
Well,
come
that was a waste of a
Do we
token.
jump off?
Yeah, try it.
Can't. Fucking bullshit. You
can.
can't even jump off.
I reckon it's back up and round, wasn't it? 'Cause wasn't there another pathway up and round?
Pokey, where do you have to
is.
go?
I don't know.
I believe right now we have multiple choices.
I believe that's the raid over, guys. Great heroic dungeon.
Oh wait, did I loot the boss?
See you next week.
There's another path up here.
What if you go to the left here?
To the left, to the left.
I
So-
think we should
so
go to the
go
left.
left.
It's all good.
Maybe.
You
Yeah.
have to go to Antorin, I think.
Left, and then
Alright,
you go
left.
to yes, exactly, Antorus.
Good thing Pokey has already done this.
Mate, if you're not using it, I'll take it. Jab.
Oh yeah.
By the way, Sheb, later on, if you've got some books, I've got some for you. And anybody else who's got stuns or any sort of CC, AoE CC, later on, it's going to be handy, especially for a couple of bosses, because a couple of bosses have stunnable ads and they're really annoying, and we need to probably do that.
If you go to Argus and you check out his waist, is it for you, like you guys, like really long as well? Yeah, he drops like a waist, like a belt.
I thought you said you were checking out Sargeras' waist there.
Argus's
waistline.
waist. Argus drops like a belt. It's like really long on the panda. I don't know if it's just on panda.
Guys, can I go
cover
upgrade
his
my
giant
second
dick.
legendary?
That's
I'll
fine.
leave
We'll summon you back at the boss. It's cool.
I'll leave a portal up to so. I can
Wait,
come
is this already the portal boss? No, we don't want to do her next.
Okay, so since Cheb's ignoring me and
Is
everything,
this
can
her?
someone say I would like them?
back. Portal keeper.
Well, I told you we
I
should go
think
to
we should
Antorus.
do Antorin first. but,
Yeah, Portal Keeper's going to probably actually be a pain in the arse a little bit. So
Yo, Sai,
yeah.
do me a favor. Cheb's got me ignored and blocked and
Cheb,
all that shit.
Noble said it's an upgrade for him if you don't need it.
Oh, that's a shame.
He asked me to tell you because he can't tell you himself.
Yeah, you can't roll for it either.
Why not?
You wouldn't be able to see his roll.
He's got me blocked and absolutely everything.
Well, I could take it for a reason.
No, yeah.
You get a warp, man.
Wait, is this the right way? Or is this
It
going?
is.
Help.
Help! Please, I'm
We're supposed to
dying.
go to each other or away from
I
each
think
other?
you're supposed to break the tether.
Love me.
Love me.
It doesn't appear to be working, guys. I just want to point that out. Try running away.
Okay, it gives us better healing stats.
I don't really think it actually does that much damage.
Yeah, it doesn't do it.
Maybe the further away you are, it does more damage, but it still stays.
Oh, High Commander. Well, we need somebody who... Does anybody know what they're doing on the ship on this fight? Hands up.
How are we supposed to put our hands up? I don't understand this.
Put an up on the raid chat.
Oh, awesome is your great.
That's how you put a hand up, but I'm not actually putting my hand up.
I'm just trying running
doing
away.
that to show no-
Yeah,
See to break it. Yeah.
You can stand together probably as well. I'm guessing both work.
By the way, side, I saw on the document. They said the people shouldn't step on mines, but I'm pretty sure that after a certain amount of seconds, I'm not sure how long, the mines will explode. So we actually...
maybe we should be killing the portals.
Is that on?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if anybody noticed, but you know.
No, I didn't notice
That
at all.
would be nice.
that's why you're the best tank.
What boss was that on? Awesome. Was it this one?
High Commander, the one that has the 3 pots.
Have you cleared trash already?
We need to kill the portals.
Yeah, kill the portals.
The portals seem to be regenerating, so move them down heavily.
Burst them down. Tank running ahead.
Don't run away, please. We need some more people to help summon.
That is true.
Good luck, book.
Yo, why is everyone just running away then? You can still help.
Stay here.
You don't need 10 people to summon.
Yeah,
Only
you
two.
need 2 people.
Thank you.
What are the ants doing over there?
Having a dance.
Doing the waltz.
I wouldn't exactly call that the waltz.
What kind of dance is that? A swing or something?
Moshing.
Moshing. I guess that's a little more accurate. Are they
Or-
just
They're doing the helicopter.
a pirouette?
Spin me right round.
Just to point out, the pyromancer
Like
ads.
the radio.
The pyromancer ads in this dungeon usually need to be interrupt rotated, especially on boss fights. And there's a lot of them, it seems, in the trash to tell you that as well. They're usually top priority on most fights, just FYI.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Someone going back to summon Infestium, or
He's here.
okay. I guess I saw the message late.
Just
Don't
attack.
summon him right now.
Fierce indeed.
Oh look, we had this once in the boss last raid.
This is just a hyped up different versions of the rares that we find in August.
Well,
Like, they're all pretty much this fucking same so far.
You're right, Shev. You sound like you're slowly dying there, I'm not gonna lie.
You need to give me one bit of loot and that's it, he's dead.
Why is this guy named?
No, it's gone.
Clovex.
Wait, we actually have a demon hunter in the raid. Oh, is that Ewok?
Did you see that one late as well?
Yes.
New raider.
Nice. So how are you liking
Wow,
the
new trial.
demon hunter? The demon hunter changes.
Oh god.
Oh, it's capable of killing Harjatan with
There are
arrows.
demon hunter king.
What
Yeah,
changed?
the demon hunter is like really garbage. The set, I mean, the tier.
Oh
Have
yeah,
we,
you
Oh,
said
yeah.
ridiculously.
guys, have we killed Harjatan yet?
That was going to be my question.
Wait, can you jump
Not
off this?
you.
Fooled me.
But have we really killed him yet? I mean, seriously.
Commit suicide.
Okay, so this one is fun, I think, or we're all gonna die. So we fight one commander at a time. No, we fight two commanders at a time. No, we fight one. No, two. No, wait.
There's
One at a
one
time.
out.
One commander at a time.
One is out, one is in the pod, and one pod is empty.
That's the one. And somebody who I need to assign who wants to be that brave guy is going to be taking control of the pods, and they have to do very specific stuff in those pods, in their pod at a time. And when they switch every 90 seconds, I believe. So when they switch, another pod will become available. So we'll have a look around, see if anyone wants to do the pods first before we get started. But I'll go through the tactics first. So basically, when the Admiral's up, so the person we have in front of us, by the looks of it, you're going to get mechanics from the Chief Engineer, who is probably in a pod at the moment. I don't know if I can see him. And he's going to periodically spawn mines. Now, I don't actually know how crazy this is going to be with mines. Some stuff I've seen, it says just don't explode the mines. However, it's been suggested to me that we could have the off-tank going around and slowly popping these mines in like a controlled fashion if it does get too much.
If there's a lot of mines, you can also use the pod to trigger them.
Or just to go over it. I don't actually know what the pod looks like. I didn't get a chance to see that because I was going through all of them.
You can kill your raid with a triggering
Wait,
the
what
mines.
boss is this?
You can, exactly. So if it gets overwhelming, I think it's a 6-yard radius, it says in the journal, one sec.
That sounds like a job for you.
Yes,
Syke.
6
Maybe
yards
you should be
radius.
the one going about.
Oh, no,
I
boy, are you
nominate
volunteering,
that.
buddy? Sweet.
I nominate Syke.
No, I don't want to kill everyone in the raid.
Is
So
this
no,
control and
no.
high command?
Shut up.
So, and also in each of the different switches it's different switches. So Admiral, Chief, and whoever. I think there's a third one. Can't see what it's called right now. You get mobs as well. I'm just trying to see which one we prioritize. Pyromancers. So pyromancers have to be interrupted, and they are the priority number 1. They're going to come out with the Admiral when we fight her. The next priority is going to be shock troopers. They do blade storms, so it's basically like all the ads we just fought, except I think they're going to hit harder, not too sure. So pyromancers, then blade storm, and then we need to, wherever the free pod is, we need to assign that out as we discussed. When the Chief comes, the Emerald casts a fusillade, I don't know if I pronounced that right, doing damage to the whole raid and putting a debuff. I don't know if that does anything, if it can be dispelled. Didn't say that at the time, so we'll see how that goes. I think that's just going to be a healing cooldown for that one, I think, when that comes in. And again, a raid member with the Chief's pod is going to appear for there. And in the general fight, so the third one after 90 seconds, it just says the general fight, and we can have the mines again, and we're going to have a fusillade, but this time no ads. So the first fight with the Admiral, we're going to get mines and mobs. Then it's going to be the Chief, we're going to get mobs and the fusillade. And then in the general fight, we're going to get mines and fusillade. I don't know, we'll try everything, shall we?
Fusillade. Just call it fusillade.
Fusillade. So that's the sequence, and that repeats every 90 minutes.
90 minutes. Oh my god.
90 seconds.
That
90
will be the
seconds.
end of the race.
No, 90 seconds. Sorry, that's yeah, that's 9 minutes. Jeez, longest fight in history. Right.
Did you say, Syke, that you take dot damage when you are in the pod?
No,
Yes.
you have to do. So you don't take damage in the pod, do you?
See, Syke,
You do. You take dot damage.
Light, but at 45 seconds you die.
Yes, exactly.
You get like a stacking debuff. As far as I know, once you get like above 20 stacks, that's the point where you should switch.
Okay.
40 seconds, right, for a pod?
So you're saying we're going to have 2 people swapping out, so
Yeah,
every
we
30
need to.
seconds, 2 people. Okay, we'll do 2 people. Because well, that could be 3 then if we do 30 seconds. 'Cause it's
No, we
good-
should have. Well, it's as far as I know, it's 2 people is enough.
Okay, we'll try to in 30 to 40 seconds because I think the bosses rotate every 90 seconds. So, you know, he's going to love me for this. Cheb, can I have you trying out the pod for me, please? Can you be a test dummy?
No.
Thanks.
I think it should be someone with lower DPS.
And
I think I want to stay in range of the boss, so
That
somebody
makes
else,
sense.
please.
Yes.
we haven't really got enough range, though, I don't think, to put them in the pods today. That's the problem.
I can go pod.
I think Noble should have one.
Fuck off.
If Blaster wants to. Well, it is just like...
You pick the person who dies all the time, and the other person who just...
Yeah, I can do it. Just summarize
you're in
real
the-
quickly what the fuck I have to do.
I'm talking about Blasto.
I think basically the pods have different abilities to deal with the mobs that come up, I understand, or
One
even
does a
defusing
shield,
the mines.
right?
Yeah, one does a shield. You have to do at a specific time. I don't know when the ability is cast, but...
You know what?
Alright.
If you tell me when to do it, I can do it.
All right. What we'll do? Can we try Blast? Okay, Blast. Does he put his hand up? Just go for it. Just have a look. You can look at yourself. Just learn the pods.
Can
And
I kill Noble
awesome
while I'm
and
shooting
awesome.
everyone?
So we'll have Blast and Awesome cycling between it, and then we can go through.
What
and
is this
you know,
boss called?
if we
Thor
do
and, come on.
high commander, if we do fail on this, we can switch up the pods so people get the experience as well. So we can just see what the pods are like.
Yeah, each pod has different skills. And the first one, I think you have to put the debuff on the... You have to spam the debuff on the mobs or something. I think that's the first pod you go in.
So if you're in the pod, your first ability, you will need to stack it on the boss.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it
yeah.
gives you DPS buff on the boss for everyone.
Yeah, every pod
First
has 2 mechanics. There's one mechanic that's the same on all the pods. Basically, just spam that on the boss, as far as I know. And
Yeah.
then the other, and then each pod has their own mechanic. One is just dropping like
Some
kind of
fire.
some item that you can put down, and another person can click to put up a shield for the big AoE hit. The other one is, I believe, just damage, and the other one is, I believe, you remove mines with it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, the fell shield is important, I think.
Yeah, the fell
Okay.
shield needs to be when they do a big hit.
So I've actually had someone on the chat tell you exactly what the pods do as well. So I might be repeating. So pod 1 is basically just used to kill the ads with the admiral. Pod 2 puts down a shield for the fusillade, the ability she does. And pod 3 is used to clear the mines. So I guess we're going to get a lot of mines on the third fight. To give you an idea. So on
And
phase
the other skill, I think it's the common one you spam on the boss, right?
Yeah. You have one that you just spam on the boss, and the other one that depends on which spot you're in. Those are the
Okay.
ones I just linked.
it says it's 2 people per pod, but can it not be the same 2 people for each phase? That's what I don't understand. Surely it can be.
Are they simultaneously?
2 people are enough for the entire fight.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Like-
switch between the 2.
Yeah.
So I
On
assume that
heroic, you need 3 teams.
I assume once you cast a fusillade, you just use the ability, the shield on the pod on
Yeah,
the second
someone
phase.
right clicks the totem.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So if me and Awesome goes first, then I go in.
Yes.
Cheers,
then
Raz, by
Awesome
the
goes
way.
in again, then you go in again.
Okay.
Yeah, but by the time I go in, we should probably be like at the second boss.
Yeah,
Second
exactly.
pod.
Just call out on Discord when you're out of the pod and etc. And sure it'll work out like
Yeah,
that.
you can see it. When the pod is open like it is now behind the boss, that's when you can jump into it.
Which one is the first and which one is the second?
It's
or
the,
is it...
the first one is behind the boss, and then it goes clockwise, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Awesome takes the first one because he's melee, so he stands close. I take the second.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
And with the fell shield emitter, don't just click it. Only use that, and only one person when like when the sky goes like really dark.
That's it.
And do I put it
Okay,
in
right.
the
So I'll
middle,
keep
or
that
is
in
it
mind so
targeted
we
position?
can switch.
Put
It's
it
targeted.
if you... Oh, okay. I was gonna say put it close to the teammates.
I just found out also Sorry, Tov, go ahead. I'll speak after.
No, yeah, that's when the Fusilat comes down. You just put the fell shield. That's right.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so when Fusillade comes down is when you want to use the shield. I think, yeah. And also,
yeah, that's when you want to click on it.
Everybody's going to have to get a fun go at doing this because on heroic, I've just found out that you get a 3-minute debuff when you go in the pod, so you can't re-enter it on heroic.
Yeah, you just have 3 teams.
Okay, pod commanders ready.
So you'll need like 6 people instead of the normal amount.
How quickly do the pods spawn after pull?
Right now, it's open.
Okay, so
It's open right now behind
in.
the moss.
And the second one, can I pop cooldowns before I go in?
Yeah.
No, but I'll keep you. Can we keep you as a healer just for this fight? If this fight turns out to be like the other 2, we'll try you as a DPS and see if we can heal it. But it's good to have it as safety at the moment in case something goes shit horribly wrong.
Also, don't forget to look in your health bar when you're in a pod. That would be the worst way to die.
Okay, everybody's ready. Let's give this a spin.
You wanted hero on the second boss, right?
Here on the second boss, yeah. When the second boss is out of the pod.
2, 1.
Shackleton has first. Oh, that's dead.
I'm assuming ads up prior.
The little barrage you have, put it on the minions. I don't know.
No, I've done it.
In the pod. Okay.
Wait, do we take the bombs or not?
No, don't take them.
Pods only do bombs in phase 3, from what I understand.
Yeah, you can only remove the bombs in phase 3. Does she do a swipe attack, Druid?
It looks like it. I just saw one.
Yeah, it does look like it, but I don't know if it actually hits anyone.
No, it doesn't hit both times.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay here then.
From what I'm seeing, I'm not getting a stacking debuff, so as far as I know, I can just stay in here.
Well, just check your health and...
It's going down, but not faster.
No, it should go down, like...
No, you can stay in the pod.
2, 1.
There's a
You can
pod
stay
right
in
under melee. Okay, it's gone.
You can take the mines, just make sure there's not like a ton of people around you. So you don't damage them too much.
Oh, second pod is open. I go in?
Okay, Chief's up.
I'll do it.
Sure.
Yep.
Put the thing down.
It's down.
Someone click it,
Clicking it.
Can circuit burst go into the bot? So my health was
coming in.
really low.
Wait, what's the shield ability?
Wait, did I not taunt?
Get the pyro down, guys. Priority on the pyro.
Ooh, I can fire shit. Woo!
Yeah, just spam number 1.
Okay, wait, do
Put the
I...
totem down,
Put it down.
Yeah, everybody get in.
Fire!
The shield, just use it on cooldown. Like they won't despawn or whatever after a while. So just use the second ability on cooldown.
So I use this... Okay, here we go.
Yeah, but no one else click it. Just let it stay there for a bit.
Oh, okay, it does. Okay.
4, 3, 2,
There's one.
1.
Well, I'm not losing HP by the way.
Yeah, I know. When you're inside,
I'm
it is
getting
still
healed.
normal. You do get a debuff, but it's not stacking.
Oh, this is fun. Easiest fucking fight ever. No!
Next one.
4.
Okay, so now we're gonna get mines and fuselage.
I'll go in. Everyone got any
Now
shield?
now you're second. Oh my god, it's so far away.
Okay, so I have to spread it, okay.
Alright, I'm going in now.
I'm gonna move. Well, you. I think we should move after taunt swapping. Can you put the totem all the way over here, by the way? Or is it like...
We can't do it anymore, there's only the second part.
Where is it?
Move to the shield. There's supposed to be a shield.
There's a shield.
No, they're gone. You're supposed to like have enough shields on the second phase.
So we didn't spawn enough, I guess.
I was spamming
Yeah.
it. No, we triggered 2.
Yeah, but you're supposed to like put like a ton down already for the next one, I guess.
4, 3.
I'm gonna wait a little bit. Can you handle it, Druid? Okay, there we go.
Where is the fell shield?
There's no fell shield because we didn't spawn enough.
I've gone out by the way, can you go inside the pot?
Oops.
What does this do? Summon Disruptor Beacon.
Yeah, that removes the mines. You just put them on the mines.
Oh, I
Okay,
got out.
next boss.
And now it's just rotating.
4, 3.
So this is back to the one that kills the ads.
Yes.
I need some heals.
Glad to see I wasn't the only one out of mana.
Yes. Pretty much all of us are.
If you can
And someone just asking for heals, fucking hell.
If you can death grip the ads when they're like away from boss, please do.
Am I taking the second one now?
Hey Rich, can I get some heals?
Fuck off. There you go.
Should be fine for now.
Oh god, these bombs.
Yeah, can we grip?
Hey, do bears have innovate? Is that
No,
is that
only
thing?
movements.
They have heroism aside.
Rick, when you regain mana, you know when you die and become the angel form and then come back alive?
No, I don't.
That's shit.
Not anymore. I used to,
That would be OP.
I think.
Oh,
Yeah, switching.
nice.
Wait, okay, I'll get it.
Oh, we're switching.
Yep, switch.
Ah, I got it in the other one.
So this is the Fusilades cooldown on the pods.
Oh, I still took a stack.
Beacon is down. Alright, use it.
Fuck, I can't get out.
Just put as many beacons down as you can.
Pyromancer's Pyro Blast, please interrupt it.
Fuck, I'm gonna die. Yeah!
No.
You want to swap?
4, 3.
Yeah, go in.
2, 1.
I'll just spam it. Not easy.
Well,
Nice work, guys.
It's a really weird fight.
yeah, it's quite cool though. That's different. So what was it? So what exactly was it? Pod people with the when we ran out of
I was
totems.
hearing, it means
The idea.
you can only in phase 2 put these shields down or something.
Yeah. Yeah. So
you
the
need
idea.
to put as many down as possible.
No,
Yeah,
Presley,
just spam
please.
it.
So basically, as soon as it comes off charge, awesome. You just put down a totem, and it's sort of they only one activates at a time. By the looks of it, is that right?
No, you
Yeah,
can you also have to make sure you don't activate multiple at the same time.
Yeah. So you just need to designate one specific person to activate them every time.
Okay. Is it activated from the pod, sorry, or is it by clicking on it? Was it
By clicking on it.
By clicking.
Okay. I
Yeah,
didn't
so
know
like
so.
if we're both DPS side, you could say like I'll be the guy clicking the shields.
Okay.
Yes, was it?
And if I die, Cheb, you take over or something like that, I guess.
All right.
No.
Well, next week what we'll do, we'll try to assign 6 people so you can get in the mood for heroic. If we do this on normal next week again, and then we'll get 6 people doing it so we can practice that rotation, and then we'll assign clickers as well, just so we can get in that mindset.
Yeah, the pods seem like really complicated, but they're actually very
Yeah,
easy.
they're pretty easy.
The first part, you just do damage. So just use both your buttons on cooldown, On the second one, you spawn those beacons, use them on cooldown. And on the third one, you remove the mines, use them on cooldown. Like, just use your second ability every time it's off cooldown, and in between spam the first button. That's literally it.
Okay. And good job to the healers there for keeping us up, because you put us through 2 fuselage. That was good.
No, we're just testing Noble.
He wasn't alive at that point.
See, the test
Yeah, exactly, you failed.
Successful test.
In all fairness, we were all out of mana, like
Yeah,
1/3 through that fight.
because we had 2 fusilides to start off with that didn't have a shield. Then we had 2 later on. Kind of
died
earned our mana. You actually killed me at one point. I had my cloak rescue me.
You're welcome. See, look.
Okay,
Still
Rez.
no wipes. That's all that matters.
I think we clear all the mobs around here, right?
I believe you can just choose either left or right.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought the boss was in this room, but it's the next room. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
I think it's giving you a taste of the things you fight in each port by the looks of it. Right, so this is a boss where, Sheb, you might want to take Shockwave, because we can stun imps on the main platform at some point on this fight.
That helm makes me look like fucking Robin Hood.
Oh, you got the new leather set.
No, Raya did.
Alright, that's the rogue tier headpiece.
No, that's
Appearance.
retarded.
Looks stupid as hell.
That
You
does
know
look
what,
pretty
but the
stupid.
mythic
Like-
one of
you
that,
look like a
I just
panda
want to say it
nectar.
looks pretty sick, like the whole set.
Yeah, the mythic rogue tier is really
Oh,
good.
it's so sexy. I think the paladin one looks dumb as fuck,
Mm-hmm.
It's your
but the black
The warlock.
robe
Oh.
set is really nice.
To be fair, I think everyone got it better than Mage.
Wait, I'm in combat? Oh.
It's kind of...
Loki decided he wanted there all the time.
What do you mean? What if we have to go here later?
I just used a goddamn 2.
Getting flashbacks, PTSD.
Can we kill them in 30 seconds?
4?
My
Oh,
tomb?
look, even more mobs. Hello.
I guess we can't.
Where you're dying. Tongue.
Oh, one more. Hello.
Oh, hey there.
I think someone wants BOEs.
Hey, is tank allemaal lang te cool?
We might as well clear it now, and then else we later die to it.
Bah!
Ooh.
All these arenas are real cool. I'll be right back.
Right, so let's quickly go through this one. The idea of the fight is that we're going to fight on these 3 different platforms, as you've probably seen. It's going to go main platform, fire platform, shadow platform. One of the things we're going to have to do, and again I'm going to have to assign somebody to this, is once we're done with the fire platform, there's going to be a flame. You can run into it to pick it up. You're going to do it, Sheb, yeah? And you have to just basically when you get it, you've got 10 seconds to run out of the fire portal and just drop it somewhere on this main platform, preferably near the shadow portal. Nobody needs to step on that, please, because that's going to cause a lot of problems. Once it's down, it needs to stay there, and then when it's ready to go into the shadow realm, it needs to be picked back up, popped into the shadow realm, and basically what it does is give a bit more vision. Otherwise, we're fairly blind in there. Basically, it's not a necessity, but it makes the shadow fight a bit easier, especially for healers as well. All right, let's go through the basics. Okay, so we're going to have the melee stack in one group. We're going to have the range stack in one group again. The boss is tanked at the edge of the room. It needs to be tank swapped at 3 stacks of reality tier or tear. Move away from Failstorm Barrage. That's going to be 3 huge green lines on the floor. Okay, so we should be easy enough to dodge that.
Oh, it takes a while before they go, like between them. So you can stand on one and then go to the dodge part of the other.
Might be a bit like Ellison's balls when you slow them down. I'm imagining where there should be a gap in between. But and mobs will spawn periodically. The first will be imps. 60%. She's also going to summon skitters, which are top priority to kill, by the way. So when they come up, get them down as quick as we can. 30% health. She's going to cast stalkers, and they'll do something called Howling Shadows, and we need to interrupt that too. So if you see Howling Shadows when she's below 30%, that's going to be the stalkers. Make sure we're interrupting those as best we can. Also, she's going to cast, or there's going to be something called Collapsing World, and we need to run away from that as well. It's just a big purple void zone. So at 90%, the red port activates. There'll be a mini boss inside. He needs to die fairly quick. One of the tanks needs to go through. We need to assign a few DPS and a couple of healers to go through. We're going to keep one healer on this main platform and a tank at all times. Probably with some DPS as well. I think we need to do that because I think the purple is not going to be the same time up as the red. It's going to be like main floor, red floor, main floor, main floor, purple floor. So it's going to work like that. And okay, 60%. The green portal's up with a mini boss as well. Okay, sorry. So there is a green boss as well. I didn't see that. It's at the end of the room. Okay, so we're going to go red, green, and purple. Sorry. So 90% is red, 6% is green, and 30% is purple. I've already discussed with Sheb. From the red portal, there's a flame on the floor. You basically want to avoid those because it will leave you a debuff over time. After the debuff ends, it drops on the floor again. One of those are going to be brought out, but Sheb's going to handle that. Once that mini boss is down, we all come back into the main floor here. Then at 6%, the green one opens up. We got to destroy Felsilk wraps around players. So basically, the boss in there is going to wrap a player, a bit like spider bosses do in general. But it's a permanent wrap, so we need to DPS them out. And we also need to interrupt unstable portal cast on her as well. Let's keep an eye on that one. And then at 30%, the purple portal comes up. The flame needs to be dropped in the Shadow Realm at this point. Delusion is cast on healers, which prevents healing. Which prevent from healing, but it also restores mana. Unstable portal cast can be interrupted again, so keep in mind that. And we're going to save hero for the 3rd phase. So that's a lot of information to take in because there's like 3 little mini bosses here. So I think it's one of these fights that's better just to sort of go head in and see how it is. Sheb's got one of the important jobs, and just let me assign out groups as well. Hey Alex.
For hero on the 3rd phase, do you mean basically when the group goes into the 3rd portal? Or after?
Once we're in the when you're in the shadow portal, because the shadow is the most annoying one, I think, for healers because of that delusion cast. Because we physically can't be healed. It's a bit of a clock, I think, in there. I haven't seen it. I haven't exactly seen it. It looked fairly easy on the videos, but at the same time, people were saying it was quite tough, and people did die there, and I think heroic and maybe some other difficulties. So we're going to do hero in there because that's where it was advised.
Alright. Might be better than to actually use it like right before, because I'm not sure if it will still activate if, let's say I'm doing hero and I'm in the portal group. I'm not sure if the people on the main platform will also get the effect.
That's a good shout. Okay, so just so basically when she's 32% or 31%. Pop hero.
No, I'd say just wait for the portal to spawn, and everyone that's in the portal team just wait until the hero or hero.
How many people are in the portal team?
I'll sort that out now. It's going to be. I think it's recommended to do about 50-50.
It should be at least 2/3 of the. No. That's way too little.
What you reckon for the?
Here it says in a 30-man raid there should be 20 going in the portal and 10 staying on the platform.
Okay, so we'll maybe keep like 2 DPS. It's in the main platform then, but you need. The thing is,
it's just a mechanic of killing the ad quickly.
Okay.
The main portal doesn't actually change. At the main platform.
Right. Well, I think a good person to stay in will be Tov, And maybe we'll keep Tetsu in there too, and it'll be good for the melee to go in the portal. I don't think there's anything specifically melee unfriendly in any of the mini boss scenarios, other than maybe the flame orbs, which could cluster us. But I think they randomly spawn anyway.
Are you talking stay in this platform?
Yes, yeah. Just because
Yeah,
I think
okay.
your dotting of the ads will be more
Yeah,
efficient.
That's better for me.
Yeah, people that have AoE should, like big AoE, should stay because he will still spawn ads.
That's better for friction to stay on this platform.
And Mao and Boki, what do you prefer to do? Who wants to be the tank traveling around the elements?
I think it'll depend on who gets the taunt, because there will be a tank swap probably as well.
No.
There's none.
There is a tanks. I think I mentioned one second. It's a tank swap around 3 stacks of reality tear, whatever that is.
Yeah, so I'm guessing it'll be more about that than.
Okay.
Like who's currently on the boss will then just get taunted off. So the person that taunts has no stacks and can stay on this platform the longest.
I think what we will try is, I'm tempted to keep one more person in this realm as well, one more DPS.
The ads need to be cleared as well still, so don't.
I don't know how many ads spawn in this platform whilst all the other stuff's going on, to be honest. So
Isn't there just a mechanic that spawns ads? 1, 2, 3.
Might as well just do a pool, like.
I'm being told apparently you don't want really more than 5 people going in the portal because on this main platform we're going to get overwhelmed otherwise. Apparently it's quite a few ads on this main platform.
Let's say let's try to do half of the DPS in the portal.
All right. I think, well, awesome. If I can keep you on this platform as well, because you've got pretty banging AoE, to be honest. So I think with yourself and two of the locks would be pretty good, at least. And then I think the rest of us might be able to get away with it.
But that's his demonology is much better to single target focus. Demonology is very good at single target focusing, not really AoE. I believe. I'm not.
No, that's fair enough.
Not that versatile in demonology, but they are very good at single target patchwork fights, not as much as in AoE fights.
Blast, you like the AoE, don't you, buddy? You like that AoE build.
Well, I can stay.
There you go. All right, I'll swap yourself around with Tetsu. And if you do get overwhelmed, yell, and I'll come in as well. I'll go AoE build just in case, but I'll go in the portal because I don't think I'll be needed.
I don't touch a single portal.
Nope.
Okay.
You've got the center platform. You're just going to be AoEing the shit out of all the ads with Awesome and Tov. Thanks for the host, Happy. So I'm going to go AoE, even though I'm going to go in the portal. And if Tov, Awesome, or Blast, if you could just shout out if you are getting overwhelmed, I'll pop back in and I'll stay here and help clear the ads up. I don't know how hectic it's going to be.
Are the ads stacked or not?
Sorry?
Are the ads stacked?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's so. I would say the priority for the ads as well. Again, just so you know the names of them. Where are they? I've lost them.
We need a tank on main platform or no?
Yes, there will always be a tank on the main platform.
Yeah.
So you have I think I am going to stay on the platform because you can stun these ads as well. So if you have like Seed of Corruption or something, which I think stuns, or does it still stun? I don't know, but that also is helpful for the imps.
I can't really stun anything unless I stun my Inferno.
All right. Well, I'll stay on this platform as well then, and I'll help stun, and we should have enough for going into the portal realm.
I think it's enough. Yeah, it's fine.
So we'll have groups 1 and 2 going into the portal realm, and we'll keep group 4 in the center then. So I'm gonna have to, as I'm not going into portals, I'm gonna have to rely on you guys just to go in. It should be pretty straightforward. The mini bosses are quite straightforward. It's a case of just avoiding stuff. In the green one, remember to DPS the web people down, and in the shadow realm, have fun healers. Sorry about that. And that should be it. Let's give it a go anyway. Enough talking. Oh, make sure you're all runes. Food and flasks up and runes, yeah.
So purple shit on the ground, you run away. and just dodge the red beams, right?
You'll see
That's
when
it.
they run away from the purple.
Does the healer have to stay out or stay on the main platform?
You're going through. You're going through the portals, Noble.
Cool. That's all I care about.
And why the hell am I a spider?
4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know. Why are you a spider?
Okay, get out of this.
Look, it's Noble's asshole.
It's that big.
2, 1.
Okay,
Portal
red portals
open.
up. So 1 and 2 in.
Come here, Skinner.
Okay, imps.
Oh my god, you're not funny.
4, 3,
Just for the beam.
1.
These imps have like 0 health.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Kill this ad, go. He's spawning more balls.
Try and stay away from the purple portal too, because when the fire portal's down, Sheb's going to come running out and hopefully stick something by that. So do not go near the purple portal yet.
It disappeared when I went through the red portal.
I don't think the imps will be a problem.
Don't dispel Sheb. Do not dispel Sheb, okay?
Yeah, it was weird. It just fell off.
You might have been dispelled. Don't dispel him. It will drop off itself.
And don't pick it up, just leave it there.
Just leave it. Do not stand near it.
These portals are annoying that they just automatically take you through them.
Okay, so 10% the green one opens.
2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, jump out of Noble's anus.
Fuck off, Scythe.
Is that
You don't
one
get a
big
fit.
green line all there is on normal? Wow.
Yeah, I think there's only one.
Bucky, you picked the fire.
Yeah, somebody's got the fire thing. Please. Oh my fucking
Okay,
god.
move
Let me
out.
take it. Let me take it. Do not dispel. Okay. Sheb's got it. Don't dispel him.
Next portal.
Grand Cola.
Okay. Portal crew in the green.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We've got new ads down here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, there seems to be only one in normal.
Wasn't there anything to heal inside Noble?
Not really, no.
Yeah. There's a lot to heal out here.
Do you want me to come out there instead then?
It depends. I mean, it looks like health's going down on both sides, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of preserving my mana in the chances that we run out again.
4,
Don't go near that fucking
2,
hole.
1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That's rude.
Okay, so at 30%, the shadow one will open. Please avoid taking up the fire thing. Leave it to Sheb. So walk around it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Move the boss.
Ooh.
Noble's anus.
Fuck you, Scythe.
Okay, I'll tank it here.
Alright, go in.
Better not push me off.
Okay, portal crew.
Maybe not.
That's dark.
Remember, interrupts in this one is important in portal crew. Otherwise, you are not going to get healed.
4, 3,
Pull the guy closest to the flame. but don't pick up the flame, damn it.
3, 2.
If somebody picks up the flame, just dispel them. And don't run into it again.
Someone's taken it again. As they went through the portal.
Run away with it. Who's got it? Who's that right on the boss?
Has it.
Alright, just
Put the
leave it
boss
there.
A little bit. Put the boss a little bit more to the side. I'll do it when we tank swap.
4.
Now Noble has it.
I didn't touch it though.
Apparently he did.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Is this the boss?
This is normal, yeah.
Oh, collapsing anus.
I accidentally put it in the portal.
That's perfect.
That's fine. The use for it's already gone anyway, so that's fine.
I don't think there's a third part in the normal version.
Wow, that was. I thought that was going to be way more complicated than it was. What the fuck? Good job,
Well,
guys.
it's probably like more complicated on Hero, but we're just so massively overgeared that doesn't really matter.
4 bosses, no pieces. Wow!
I mean, just the fact that on the first week we've one-shotted 4 bosses in a row, like, that's just enough.
I think it's Iona next, which is going to be a bit fun for us, considering we're a bit low on rage. Rich, I might have to. I don't know how much it's going to be healing intensive. I have a feeling not that much. So I might have to get you to go Shadow here if we have a problem with the flying heads.
Oh, this
That's fine.
sucks.
But we have to rely on Noble's healing.
Yes, that is the downside.
What do you mean? We have men here.
I mean, it's the upside, Noble. Sorry. Yeah.
That's so mean to me. This is why I sit out during mobs. It's your time to shine, buddy. Look.
You want me to go Shadow now?
I don't know whether we should give it one attempt without, just to see how it goes.
Okay.
And then if we do die to it because the ads are reaching Iona, then we'll switch over.
How many portals do you have?
But it was just a heads up, as in we might have to do it.
Shitty flying part.
Please skip it. Watch it in your own time.
Oh fuck, I haven't watched now.
Also, I'm not sure.
Some cutscene, probably.
Oh, the cutscene you get from Magnet's Quest. Right.
What?
I need to listen to that dialogue in person, in front of them.
Ooh, make me fly. Oh fuck.
Alright, we're
Or is
finally
it a new cutscene?
getting to business.
We will save you, Eonar. Don't cry. Don't cry.
I don't really know where to start this fight.
This center one is her, I think. With the, you see all the astral.
Here, yes, here. I think it's here.
To bind this shit.
Right, so before we speak to her, I think can we jump up to that top
speak.
platform? No. How do we get to this top platform? From here, I think.
You can just use the ability and then use it again to go get up there.
Oh shit!
Fuck. No.
What is happening? What is this madness?
I was trying to work out how where you're supposed to jump to.
Plebs. Right. Why can't I drag the fucking ability to my bar? Oh.
I mean, I'll just follow the path up, but okay.
I think no, because it's not going to be quick enough. Apparently, it's not quick enough. You have to use the flying.
It clearly isn't. There's gonna be spawning on all 3 sides.
Oh, can we skip this?
Cutscene?
It's relatively easy once we know the quickest paths.
Well, there's gonna be spawning here, then there's gonna be spawning in the middle, and also at the bottom.
What are we doing here at top?
Fuck.
And there's also these little jumps here.
Okay, it apparently shows on your map where the next portal's going to spawn as well when the mobs are up. So
there's little jumps here that look like some air, and then they put you to other portals.
It looks more like a waterfall rushing.
Wait, where are they?
Well, wow.
Like little water features.
We have to move like during the fight. We have to do like this shit.
Yep.
This seems like too much effort.
This is like tower defense style fight.
This is too much. This is
What's
too much
down there? What's this?
Blizzard, please.
What will happen if I run down?
What is this?
Blizzard.
Let's just start.
Right, there you go. No, I was just getting an idea. Let me just go on the top one as well.
Just give us patchwork already.
Pay attention to your minimap during this fight, because there will be icons telling you where your next incoming wave is coming from.
Are we starting it?
Not
no.
Yet.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna kick off it then, so it's not my fault.
Are we?
How do we know where the peeps are coming?
If you click map, there's going to be a little shard on the map.
We just follow Bucky.
Right. I don't know if we get to it one location sort of thing as well. So I don't know if we're going to have to split. I'm not too sure.
We do.
We do.
You
Yeah.
have to split
Maybe just start. Maybe this is like.
Let me just put out groups that split. One sec.
Let's at least make like 2 groups, and besides that, it's as far as I've seen, it's just killing trash.
That is what it is. It's just.
Well, that's just one of our weak points. So.
If anyone's not sure how to get to the bottom, middle, and top layer, go run around now while I do groups.
Yeah,
oh my god! I thought that thing wouldn't activate. Oh, I shot myself there.
So how many spots are here? Like the
I think there's 3.
Middle one,
down and up.
Middle, down, and up.
There's a top one, yeah. The top one is where we started.
Yeah, the top. But there is a top.
That's a bitch.
2 bottom spots.
Can you actually cancel someone's jump by?
There are 2 bottom spots.
Try swap blasting me, Balasto. Where you at? I'm in the middle.
I got 40 seconds.
Right.
Can I like drag you down and you just fall?
There's at least 4 spots here.
There are particular ads in this fight as well. Trash, so just to speak. They all do different stuff.
Creative with fucking summoning people.
There is one particular trash mob we need to focus on, which I just need to find the name of, because it basically makes, I think, the other trash immune or something. It's annoying. Just trying to find him now.
Makes him invisible.
Cloaks other ads. Okay, this is fuck's sake.
Nice.
Obfuscator.
It doesn't matter if I fall off because I can just do this.
So he can't be tanked, but he cloaks other ads, so he's a priority to go down. So if you see an obfuscator, prioritize that. Okay. Destructors can be tanked. You need to interrupt artillery. That's the second priority on DPS. So obfuscator, destructor, and then the third priority is purifier. They also need to be tanked, faced away from the raid, and moved away from ads as well. So that's the purifiers. So that's one for the tanks to be aware of, and also the destructors. And just to repeat, so it goes obfuscator, destructor, and purifier in terms of priority. All right.
The purifier is actually not the normal.
Let me just straighten this out. So the waves of that will come like at the specific spots or random like spots, whatever.
It will be the same spots every single time.
So it starts where?
I believe it's top, but I'm not 100% sure.
Or at the tree, not at the tree.
No. The ads will try to get to the tree.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to get to the tree, basically.
Oh, but they will spawn like.
Do you see where
the
big doors?
Big doors, yeah.
Oh.
I wonder how low you can get.
So I think it's the one we walked through is the middle one. The one down the bottom, you see the big door there, and there's one right at the top as well. So they'll spawn from those 3 doors. So, and that's it. So let's all group up by the tree, and let's start the fight. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I lost mine too.
Shit.
Okay, these heads will troll us.
If we could just get by the tree, if we have a feast, we could pop it down if that's all right.
The thing is, the heads will spawn from the doors. At the time we get to the door, they already be at the tree. So.
No, they're not. They're not that fast.
Okay.
A lot of the ads can be stunned and CC'd as well. So if you have any stuns to CC, respec now as well. I would recommend going AoE for this as well. I think there is quite a few ads, so it's going to be worth it.
Yeah, that's pretty much just mass AoE.
There isn't a tactic that everyone stays at the tree and just wait for them to come and kill them all.
I don't think we'd have enough damage for that if they come at the same time. Might do, don't know. But we'll try to do it properly anyway. Good practice for heroic. Right.
I think that dragon in the distance should come to help us.
Let's give it a
go. What are the 2 groups, by the way?
I will defend you.
Where's the dragon?
Right, so
it's gone behind the mountain.
We have groups. What have I done? Groups 1 and 3. So 1, okay, group 1 focus on the lower tier, and group 3 focus on upper and mid tier. Okay, upper mid, and group 1 is for lower.
I like how it's just me and Scythe in group 2.
Sorry.
Right, everyone at the tree now though, and then we'll split up because we don't know where the first portal's going to be. That's just when, if we have 2 portals up, your priority.
Which tree?
Yeah, but
where the boss is.
But the group focusing on mid and top tier might as well just stay on the top tree.
Yeah.
Because they will come from there, or we just go up and kill them there.
Isn't there only one that needs to activate the tree?
Yeah, that's like one person that needs to start the fight.
Yeah, so then isn't it better that everybody, like, half the group goes down, half the group goes up, and one just stays in the middle?
At the start, it only starts at one portal. That's like one spawn point. After that, it will spread out. So at the start of the fight, we'll all stick together, and then we spread out.
Okay.
Okay, so it looks like it's just me and Scythe in group 2. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, so Noble, you just sort of go around and heal people. All right.
Yeah.
Stand there, look pretty.
Fuck! I accidentally clicked the action part. One second.
Okay,
Bye, Scythe.
Are we actually starting?
How many waves are
Fuck you.
how many waves are coming?
Where's my group?
3.
4.
Where's everyone?
Okay.
I'm starting it when that finishes.
4.
So we need to see map.
2.
Yes.
1.
Boki, where are you?
At the top one.
Seek to capture my essence for their infernal master.
Right, so mid first. Where we entered.
3, 2,
Go!
What the fuck is that guy doing?
Don't forget you can mount up.
So the
These
disruptor
are the
needs to be tanked. The big dude.
Oh, there's a big dude. Hello.
And his artillery. So this big dude's artillery needs to be interrupted.
Artistic.
Yes.
Everything.
Whee!
Okay, that was
Bottom.
Lower.
Just
Bottom
jump down
right.
with your ability.
Yep. Click your action buttons. Get down. You can just glide down.
I'll get the big guy this time, Druid. Please help interrupting the big boy.
CC. Oh, there's
Begone, intruders. Back to your master.
Ooh.
Mid again. Mid.
Whee!
Use your action buttons. We can get back up here.
Wait, where's mid?
4, 3,
First
2,
one.
3, 1, 2, 1.
If you know where we're supposed to go, can you like ping the map?
I'll call out
It's
mid,
on
lower,
the
and
map.
upper.
Yeah, it's already on the map. We don't need to.
If someone calls mid, this will always be mid. Bottom will always be where we were before, and top will just be at the big door at the top.
All right,
Those
lower,
are the only 3.
lower and top.
Bottom,
So
bottom.
group 1 is lower, and group 3 is top.
Which is interesting.
4, 3, 2.
Takes a while for them to land, doesn't it?
I love how we're getting jizzed on per console. CC! What the fuck was that? Was it everything?
And Mark's still the same at the moment. Okay. Mid.
Please don't banish the ads because we can't hit them.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Infestium is dead.
Yeah, he's not in range of me. He's meant to be up here with us, but he's not.
4,
To be fair, we could probably just sit in the middle.
1.
The top is done.
If you notice, the big dudes didn't move. They had range.
Yeah, they go to a certain place and just try it in that area.
Don't forget to use your abilities because you can still.
Okay, this guy can't be tanked. This is the obfuscator. He's priority. So if you see one of those dudes just charging forwards, you wanna kill him.
Bottom.
Back up.
Next.
Lower.
So demanding, Rich.
You
Is
know.
it only lower? I think up
Wait,
as well.
there's a crystal by the boss too. What the fuck is that? Is that upper?
Oh, that's infested.
Yeah, there are
Even
flying
noble.
creeps.
That's middle.
That's flying. Okay, range.
Oh, that's-
If you see that,
the
range need to go to that one.
Okay, I'm coming.
Go to middle and kill the
Thing
flying.
is on cooldown, for fuck's sake.
So I'll call out range if I see that on the map as well. Okay.
You need to go up.
Yeah, in the middle. If you see where I
Upper.
am,
Oh, hello.
I'll go up as well.
go to the middle. The range need to get those.
Melee can hit them as well.
Oh, can
Or a
we?
bit less. Range abilities can. Oh no, melee hits work as well now.
Whirlwind
Need some
works.
help at the top.
Yeah, top. So top priority group. Go to top. I'll call out flying ads when they're up as well, so we know to come here.
Need a tank at top. Big
I
ad.
got it. I got it.
Oh,
I'm there.
yeah.
Come in, Bucky. Come
Thanks, my dude.
in. I'm not your dude, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, friend. I don't
Mid.
know how it actually goes.
Neither do I.
I'm not
I'm
your
not
buddy
your
guy.
friend. I'm not your friend, pal.
So can group 1 go to mid, please?
Top is done as well.
I ran around the long way because I had a debuff.
Victory is nigh, champion.
You got a druid.
Dispatch their remaining forces.
Okay,
Is there actually a
destructor.
boss fight after
Wow.
Oh,
Where's
is that
the
it?
challenge?
It's normal.
Where's the
What are
loot?
you expecting?
Is this actually a boss?
It's
Where's the loot though?
There's a chest where I am.
Good, coming. I'm flying. Some coins. Godlike.
Like them coins.
Oh, I got fuck all. I'm pissed off. I wanted the chest.
Oh fuck, I rolled before I even knew I could do it. Hey! 2 set, boys!
Boy.
I actually rolled for the chest, rolled the coin.
Well done,
Fuck, I don't know.
Ooh, the helm on this one looks cool for leather.
I just saw a flying bear. I've seen everything now.
Fuck, I look like a gay Robin Hood. What the fuck?
So where are we going?
What's new?
No.
No, you can't help.
Where are we going?
Where are we going on?
Just back the way we came from. I think.
Yeah, that's where I've gone. I assume it's back.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Whee!
Don't forget, Rich, you
a
can still
two
use the
set.
buff to go faster than everyone else.
Which buff?
Successive ice
The action skill.
You don't actually want that.
Aha!
Shit!
Then I assume it's
Yeah,
back again.
selected me. Ugh. Mount up.
Fuck. Does someone have a 2-person?
So there are some warframes here that are usable. Is that the thing?
Can just click and see where they take us.
Maybe they're just to kill ads. I don't know.
Holy shit. This fucking armor set. Gay Peter Pan coming in, boys.
Oh yeah, I think
So
that's
just regular Peter Pan.
Yeah, base.
Yeah, I think you use the warframes.
The sport or Ludwig sport?
I'm ready.
yeah. I take the light force
Oh,
frame
I'm
and
so ready.
Yeah, it flies you around a bit.
yeah.
I'm ready.
Striking at the heart of the league until we take out their war machines. Unchecked.
Why did it talk to?
State the war machines, then use the little teleport that you use for questing in Argus.
Oh shit.
Ah, it's this
there's a
guy.
quest.
King Garoth.
Hello, quest. You give me engineer?
Oh wait, we're gonna go to Vindicator.
To the Vindicar. The exhaust. What the fuck?
I'm already exhausted. I'm guessing there's gonna be portals spawning.
Ooh, cutscene.
Wait, is this the bridge for the boss?
Ooh,
Wait,
skip.
is this one we have to run back across?
This one is King
Oh,
Garoth.
shit cutscene. Where's the rest of it?
Didn't we skip
This
some
boss. I don't think so. Did
Where's
we?
Imonar the Soul Hunter?
You'll go no further.
Oh shit, there he is. Fuck.
God.
What?
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, it was all the way at the start here.
Yeah, I
Hell
guess
no!
What happened?
You like spawned one shot Rich and just flew away.
Wait, so
Oh, there's a boss here on the platform where we're
It's going to
standing.
spawn. Move away.
yeah, come back to this beginning point, guys.
I wasn't here at the beginning.
Because Boki was too quick.
Yo!
Oh, where's this boss? Ah, there it is. Bye, Rich.
This is a boss.
He's got grenades.
What does he do?
I don't know, chuck shit at us maybe?
Well, we are officially halfway through now, so good job with that one.
Halfway.
Yeah, well, this is the halfway mark, pop boss here, Imana. So, what's he do while we wait for him? Where did he even go? Oh, there he is.
Where did he come from?
Where'd he go?
So,
And where is he going?
okay, so first of all, tank mechanics. You need to swap on 3 to 4 stacks of shock lance. So just gauge that or go by DBM, whatever easier for you.
Chocolate.
The boss should be tanked
Chocolate.
at the edge of the platform, and the melee should stack up and range stay spread on this fight. We need to dodge green swells called pulse grenades. Some might have to be cleaned with immunity later if it gets a bit too overwhelming, so I think they might hang around for a while. We'll see how that goes. I'm not going to sign any of that out at the moment. We'll just sort of see how the fight looks first. He puts a sleep canister debuff on somebody. They need to run away from the raid. They need to be at least 11 yards away from people, and healers have to dispel that as well. So if you do get it, please try to shout that out on Discord, or just stand in a noticeable place and healers be on top of dispels. Also, if you see the person running away, don't try to dispel them too quick. They need to be 11 yards away, or that causes more damage. At 66%, the boss moves to the other platform. We will have to run across this bridge, charge across. There's going to be loads of shit in the way. We have to dodge that, like WoW parkour style, across to the other side of the bridge to restart the new phase. He starts casting Conflagration, and that needs to be interrupted, but do not interrupt it before everybody gets to the other side, otherwise you're going to set the entire raid on fire if you're the first there and everyone's still crossing the bridge. And as amusing as that might sound, don't do that.
That was classic English. It's
English.
conflagration, not conflagration.
It's conflagration now. Yeah, so that's the thing. So make sure everybody's across the other side of the bridge before interrupting. The boss will start to use Sever, so the tanks now have to swap on 3 stacks. So it's not up to 4 now, it has to be on 3, I believe. Normal, you might get away with more, I don't know, DBM should warn you with that. Again, red mines on the floor. I think this is when you're crossing the bridge. I'm not sure if it's on the platform when you cross the bridge again. but keep your eyes open. It's called Shrapnel Blast, and it leaves stuff on the floor, and that just needs to be avoided. He'll do a charge blast, so I think he charges up. You just need to move away from that. It looks like a red laser going towards you. I think, as a charge happens. It does also knock you back, so you can get pushed off the platform. So again, be aware of it. At 33%, the boss will then move back to the original platform. You have to do the same old crap all over again. Interrupt him again. Again, make sure everybody's across. And when he comes across to this platform, he'll get empowered. And on the last platform, you need to swap on 2 stacks of shock lance again. Okay? Shock lance. That's the one. So
shock lance.
I think the first one is 4, the next one's 3, and the next one's 2 for tank swaps. Okay. And basically just avoid everything on the floor that you see. And we're going to hero on that phase as well. So when he gets on this last platform, we're going to pop hero. And that's about it. That's about it with this boss. So it's a lot of avoiding stuff, really, and just that one D-spell. So it's a bit similar to the Inquisition, Demonic Inquisition in TOS, where you just had to move away with that debuff. Very similar to that. All right.
No one expects the Demonic Inquisition.
Jesus.
No food.
I don't know how I have no food. Did I die somewhere?
No runes.
Actually, wait a minute. Did that count as our first wipe because of Rich?
Yes. It counts my first wipe.
It's fine. Let's go. I don't need food.
We'll give this boss 1 attempt, by the way, guys, and then we'll have a break afterwards. A 10-minute
Have you
break.
seen how fat my fucking panda is?
Wait, why is my cursor a fucking portal click?
You know.
I've started a pull timer.
Well, I'll pull them to the right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh crap! I'm still in AOE spec.
Oh, my orb.
Get fucked.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's see what else.
That was good.
Yeah, I've seen it. Don't worry, Chip.
4, 3, 2, 1.
A tiny bit further out than that.
You get sleep, so swallow Lenore. Thank you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's pretty quick. Not bad.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, you have to dispel it?
Yes.
You can sit. You can make noble sit in.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Right. Dude, don't pop all the stuff on the floor like that. Careful. If there's one in the way, somebody does have to pop one, but just one person. Let them go ahead.
If you rush it, we burn everything.
Do not interrupt him. Yeah. Do not interrupt him yet.
Is noble on the platform still?
Okay.
No,
don't
keep.
do it. Don't do it. Do it now.
No!
Now.
I'm not worth any money.
Oh, that's again my fucking orb. God damn it.
There's actually any reason to just
Wait.
not interrupt at all.
I thought he puts the bridge on fire when you interrupt, but it looked like he didn't.
I believe you only see that when people are actually on the bridge.
Or maybe it's just another heroic mechanic.
No, it does happen, but I guess just only.
You can test it next time.
Sure, I'll do that.
Where do the laser come?
Who knows?
They're targeted by players. I didn't actually know that, so just do what you're doing and spread.
Like, kill Jaden.
Yeah, it's about that.
It's basically like Kill Jane, but in this case you should not stack and soak it. Just move away from the group.
4, 3.
So what you're meaning is it's the same color as it, but you know, totally different mechanic.
No, I mean the little fucking
That's it, Sheb. Just move out. And Noble, go stack on Sheb. Fuck.
Fuck off.
4, 3, 2, 1.
When do we arrow?
I don't want to have it. I'm gonna stack on you.
When he goes to the next platform. Stack on me, baby.
No, not when you do it.
Alright, don't run, guys. Don't run.
No, wait. Yes. Oh god. Fuck.
Right. Just one person at a time. Let the tank go ahead if they need to explode something.
What is this?
What is this lasers?
How do you even avoid that?
Sometimes you can't. You guys. Just
running through all that shit.
Can you think through it?
It works.
How many people are on the bridge? How much money am I making today?
4, 3, 2, 1.
5k for Noble and 1k for every other person dead on the bridge.
Why do I have green shit on it?
Jesus Christ.
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Alright.
Can I ice block
This was yet another easy fight. GG, guys.
this? Don't speak too soon.
Even before we all get one shot.
Yeah, he's already gathering power.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, good job. Guys, next time on the bridge, what we'll do is it was pretty clustered.
There's a quest
Ooh,
item.
fire the laser, boys!
Oh, druid with the 2-piece.
Cutscene!
Oh, that's a tiny
Oh,
fucking
Wow.
all of that for that.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Oh, it looks like Noble's anus again as well.
Yeah, it's a bit smaller.
Jesus Christ.
It's a bit smaller.
What's that? All of that charge over there. Yeah. So let's just clear the trash onto the next boss, and then we'll take a 10-minute break.
No, Mel, you got them. Nice. Jelly.
What is this from?
What did I get? I got some hands, which
Oh,
was.
no, trinkets.
Oh fuck! Does anyone need these?
Mel, if you loved me, you'd give me those.
Is a trinket any good?
Which one?
For casters, the
Please, Mel.
Catalyst Injector. Ah, fuck it.
Does anybody have a good Mythic Plus key for after this? Like a high one.
I have 11 half.
What?
Got 10 Neltharian Slayer.
I've got Arcway 11, but I'm not doing it.
We are halfway through the raid.
Charge
and we're talking
dust.
mythic.
Woo, 6
Well,
balls.
this is the same level as that, isn't it?
I was gonna say next time
This
on the
is
bridge,
easier than Arcway 11.
guys. Next time on the bridge, what we'll do is we'll let the tanks run first, and they can take some of the stuff down on the bridge as we go through if it's clustered. So don't all just charge across this next time we do this, because we were close to wiping there. There was a lot of very low people.
Nah, no, we had that covered.
Low in skill.
Don't say that about Toback, alright? He tried hard.
Come on.
You were the one blowing up everything, Noble.
Correct,
I'm trying here.
I had my bubble.
It still blows up.
Everyone else.
Well, then get better, scrubs.
Reroll Paladin.
I'm in the dark in here.
Just be nothing but paladins. In
Careful
this
there, Rich. Looks like you were gonna jump.
I was trying to get to the edge to pull Noble off, but you can't run off the edge, so he's probably already tried actually.
Oh yes. Blasto, you're lucky to be alive.
Well, if we're having a break anyway.
Yeah, you might as well break now. Start it. Start the break now already. Do it!
After it's down.
Demolish, what's this?
Also a mechanic for Noble's hours.
I again forgot the command for the rest.
Yes!
No.
Nice.
You.
Worth it.
Oh, Noble's used to demolish.
You're a cunt.
Hey, this looks like the Diablo boss.
This boss is pretty easy.
Alright, breaks up, guys, so go grab a drink.
Okay, let's go.
Or whatever. So, see you in a sec.
Yo, Druid, are you still here? This boss spawns like purple balls.
stream.
We have to take him when
I'll
they're
see you shortly. I'm gonna
furthest
have a
away
break,
from
grab a drink.
the whole raid.
Touch my
What,
anus.
what
you know,
suck
that
is
sort of
this?
stuff.
What?
Anyway,
That's the only mechanic there is, and just a normal tank swap. Hey!
Wow.
He means 6.
Oh, why am I faster than you? Oh wait, my.
That's why I swapped blue plastic.
Bye. Bye.
I was just trying to get closer.
Blustil. Oh man.
Duff.
What is this?
Cheb guy. Fucking Cheb,
Still.
dude.
You're blaming Cheb.
Fucking
He
Cheb.
attacked it.
Yeah.
You're blaming
Okay,
Cheb.
firing
right?
frost bolts out of his
You're
ass.
blaming Cheb.
What the f- I saw Cheb running forward and it looked like he fired a
Blastil.
fucking projectile. Yeah.
It was
alt
Blastil.
tabbed. Fuck you.
That's it. Fucking boot blastal.
I'm standing back here.
It doesn't
Here,
hit
I'm
you if you stand right here.
I'm standing back here.
You're out of its range if you stand where I am. Or even where Scythe is.
Why are there invisible walls?
You can go pretty close. I think you can even touch him.
Touch him, Boki. Touch him.
Come on, Borky.
Should I try it?
Yeah, go.
Give us our second wipe.
Holy shit, you can go pretty close. What the fuck?
Wow. Oh wow.
I did this boss in a pug. Don't go too close. I didn't complete it in the pug, but because the
You
guys
chicken.
did no damage. It didn't do any damage.
Go on, Blastal. No balls. I'm closer.
I thought you said you only did 2 bosses.
No!
Oh, of
I'm
course.
stuck in walking.
I said I completed 2 bosses. I did 4 bosses.
Who put a fire orb?
Yeah, who has killed Jaden Burning Wish? Or
Want
he's still
this
going?
trinket?
Stop pissing.
Oh, is he gonna do it here? Oh, he's not.
That wasn't me.
Scythe's gonna be so pissed off.
Apocalypse Protocol, boys.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Run.
You are childs. You are just childs.
I don't feel that. I feel
Back to Noble's asshole.
How far? We can't go too far because this guy eats us. Like,
What? Back
From the
closer
start.
to him.
I'm gonna hide here.
But when does he despawn? That's what I want to know.
Oh, thank God.
There we go.
Thank God.
We only killed 4 people. It's fine.
No, someone would
Please,
kill
please
Jaden Burning's
stop
wish.
fucking about. Stop pulling.
Who has killed Jaden's burning wish?
Doesn't
Okay.
fucking matter. Just stop.
So, I'm gonna presume that was Blastal again because
I
it
don't
was an
have-
orb
Sit here and run away from fucking
and it was
shit.
fiery.
Yeah. A frost mace with a fiery orb.
Yep, that's what's confusing me. Why do you have a fiery orb? Is it what happens when you get angry?
Oh, that's our first wipe. Let's inspect everyone.
I'm pretty sure. I don't remember if it was Infestium or
Helgarm suddenly
fire orb thing that came from
Infestium or
Helgarm suddenly
Helgarm
doesn't have a
has it.
trinket. Yeah.
I know Helgarm has it.
He suddenly doesn't have a second trinket on.
I was stuck in walking. I shot myself.
I don't remember who he was. Who had it at least. I remember someone using it on Kill Jaden always to like troll people. So it can't be me.
What's the fucking ticking noise?
Is it me eating?
No, there's like in game. There's like a fucking ticking noise, like someone's hitting a sandbag.
I thought you said dick eating noise. It's a little different.
We want to explain something now. I knew you were a good multitasker.
Gotta make the money somehow, right?
Yeah. Full-time raider. Progression raider.
Half-time flipper.
Cutting edge. What the fuck is the ticking noise?
It's the sound of your brain.
Like rain? Ooh. MMO champion.
I already raised everyone here. I don't know if they still have it.
Nothing for me.
I was just gonna come back on and go like, okay, so who did?
Oh,
this?
your
'Cause
four
it's gonna
piece
be
is
a good-
buffed.
It was Halgarm.
Boki.
What?
Your 4-piece is getting buffed.
Oh hell yeah! What does it say? Please tell me.
It goes from dodging an attack now reduces the remaining cooldown of Breath of Fire by 2 seconds. Was 1 second.
Wait, what?
Is that your 4-piece?
No, I'm just confused because I thought it instead of it reducing the cooldown by 1 second, I thought it put the cooldown at 1 second.
No, it's fucking
Whoops!
Jesus Christ. Fuck me.
Yo,
dude.
dude!
Just stack dodge and just one-shot dungeons.
Oh yeah, here every time you dodge an attack, the remaining cooldown of Breath of Fire is reduced by 1 second.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2.
You know what it was before?
What?
Dodging resets the cooldown of Breath of Fire.
Well, that was a bit better.
That's just a little bit better, you know?
Well, Shadow Priest got nerfed. Oh, Affliction Warlock got nerfed.
What? What is
What are you talking? Affliction nerfed?
Yeah.
Link me that. I need to check.
6% on Agony
voice.
and 4% on
What the
Unstable.
fuck, Helgarm, dude? Can you please
Oh my
stop
fucking
this?
god.
What is it? It's shift. This is how I taunt, right?
Wait, did you just ask how do you taunt?
Yo, man, if I'm in the zone, I just taunt. If I'm not in the zone, I have to ask myself how to taunt.
Seriously, what the fuck is
He's
going
nerfing
on?
all my dots. Fuck you. Fuck this shit.
Just reroll.
Nah, I'm fine. I don't really care.
Noble, go back.
Oh,
So
really?
it resets.
Oh,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Seriously, guys, can you stop pulling the boss?
The only one that's pulled it so far is Helgarm.
Fucking hell. Cat Knights. Purging.
Well, and Blastil once. I can forgive that one because it reset instantly for
So
some
I'm
reason.
basically getting like a 5% DPS decrease. Wow, nice. 5%.
That only works the first time, Helgam, you said it, and that's the second time. It's no longer funny. It's lost its charm.
And who's that talking?
What?
Oh yeah, and your 2 set is getting nerfed.
Me?
No, Affliction Boy.
Oh.
Oh no, your 4 set is
What?
getting nerfed.
Can you link? Oh, I'll just go to MF.
Where are
Tier
the
20
nerfs?
4 set is getting nerfed.
Where are the nerfs to tiers?
Here.
I'll link. Oh, you can link it as well.
So that you do enough DPS anyway.
I know. The thing is, like the
Your
tier
AoE is
20
getting a buff though.
Like the tier 21 is only worth it. The tier 21 4-piece is only worth it if it's like 30 levels up compared to.
Yeah, the
my
tier 21 is getting buffs.
Druid.
I'm glad they
Yo,
nerfed it.
there's
So
still the fucking balance druid one is
I
getting.
never need to equip the tier 21 4-piece. So
It was the same way about fucking Fury Warrior. He went from like 175 to 20 to like 75.
It's
And
the
then
Demon
like
Hunter one. Oh, they're not doing anything to the Demon Hunter one.
No.
I think the idea is they don't want you to have game-changing
yeah,
buffs
but
on your items anymore.
they buffed the tier 21 4-piece and then nerfed the tier 20 4-piece. That makes sense. Now it's worth it to trade it like at the semi-level.
Yeah, that's what they want. They don't want you to use the previous ones anymore.
Yeah, I would need like 30 levels up
Yeah,
to
same with
use
Frost.
the new tier 4-piece. That's stupid. I just keep the tier 20 4-piece.
New racial icons. Damn, sweet.
I assume in Battle for Azeroth, there's not really going to be any tier.
No, they said no tier, no legendaries.
I'm here, definitely. Oh,
no artifact weapon.
So I don't know.
Well, I guess.
Legendaries can still change. Like when they announced Legion in what was it? Gamescom, they said they had no plans for legendaries at all in Legion. Well, now we have like literally like 200 in total or whatever.
Question. Last boss legendary, is that added on to the amount of legendaries you have, or does it replace one of the legendaries
You can wear 3.
It's added.
What?
So
So you can have a total of 4 then now.
No,
Three.
three with the trinket, but the ring, it does count for your.
Oh, okay, so the ring counts. Okay.
Counts.
Yeah.
The trinket not.
Oh,
you
I
can
so
have
hope
3
I get
with
that
the
trinket.
trinket.
See, if you look at your legendaries, it says unique equipped leading legendary, and the other one says.
Noble's
unique
gonna get the
equipped
legendary.
Titans.
If I get the legendary trinket, I'm probably gonna get kicked from the guild. Possibly.
Or the other way around. If you don't get it, we kick you.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that. Sisters.
can we do that?
Right, who's not back? Bocky.
You have to kick Helgrim from the guild.
What?
Why?
No rules.
How did it? I'm here. I even clicked accept, and it still said. I
2
didn't.
wipes.
Alright, I'll do one more just to make sure. Tactics. Where are they gone?
Fuck 'em.
Right, so tank swap every cast of Forging Strike. The tank must be alone for this though, so you can't be on top of each other because he does an 8-yard cone.
We got.
Yeah. Reverberating Strike hits a random player. This leaves orange objects which need to be avoided as well, so he's probably going to turn around and do that. Diabolic Bombs are large purple balls that move around on the outskirts of this round stage here. The off tank at the time needs to go round to when the ball's like on the opposite side of the raid and pop those, not like directly on the raid because there's a lot of damage. Ruiner is a huge beam that comes up that just needs to be avoided. When the boss hits 100% energy, he hits phase 2. We need to avoid swirls on the floor. Constructive bays become active. 2 of them will spawn, so you see the 3 pathways. In heroic you get 3, on normal you get 2. Again, we're going to split the groups up here. Let's do a melee range split here. Actually, let me just quickly sort the groups out. Let's do that. So I know we've got a lot less range, so it's going to be a little bit unbalanced, but what we'll do is the melee groups hopefully get their construct down and the range can work on their construct as well, and if it comes active then the melee group can move over it and kill it as well. So we'll do it like that today, see how that goes. So it's random which ones come up, but I believe the Demolisher is the priority, so hopefully if the Demolisher comes up we're going to prioritize that as melee. I'm not sure which he sticks at, which one he goes to, unless it's random again, I don't know, but we'll put marks down and hope for the best, I think. Just maybe 1 second, I'll put marks down as to where our groups will go to. So we'll say blue, melee go to handle this one if he spawns, and range go to green. Now if your mark is empty when they spawn up, go to the empty one, okay? So we'll have blue as melee and green as range, and if your one is missing you go to the one without a mark. We'll do it like that. I think that'll be the simplest way to get about it. And that's basically it for that. When that happens, when we kill those 2 constructs that come down, it's rinse and repeat again. The boss, he does the same mechanics just spoke about until he dies.
Why can't range be like in the middle and be ready for any construct that comes up?
We want to basically what you do is you split the group and you focus on both of them down because they take more damage when they're not activated. Okay. That's why you split, because you get more damage on them in total. So the melee one should definitely go down hopefully before he gets activated, so we've got so many, and then if the range one does activate then melee will just hop over and help you out with that.
When does it activate?
I think it's after 30 seconds. After 30 seconds they activate. Okay. So you've got 30 seconds to DPS them down. I say Demolisher is the focus, but we'll just do it by marks for now and hope for the best and hope we get a bit lucky with that. Maybe we can come up with a better system later on once we've seen the fight. He'll do this quite a lot. I don't know what it's only when he reaches 100 energy. It's not particularly percent these pop up. And if we hit a 3rd set of ads, that's when it's recommended to do hero. So I don't know how quick he gets energy, but we'll save it for the 3rd set of ads. If we see he's going down really quick, and by say he's like 40%, and the second ads haven't even come up, we'll pop hero earlier. We'll go like that. We'll play it by ear. But for now, 3rd set of ads, hero. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole fight. So it's basically dodging a load of shit and killing those constructs as quick as we can.
Setting it up like this will not work.
Why'd you say that?
Wait. Where will the melee DPS be? Sorry.
That guy wants to buy a 985 for
blue. Yeah, that won't work.
What?
For the normal boss, because where's the healers gonna be? In between the 2?
Well, I'll assign healers to the groups. 1 sec.
Just give melee.
No. But that's what I'm saying. Isn't it better for everybody to stand on where blue is now, like ranged and melee, and then the tanks go on the other side, obviously? And then the healers can be in between the 2.
Because it's faster to range to get to the green if they stay in the blue.
Yeah, so tank. I'll show you where to face the tank, where to face him. Let's face him.
There's a portal here, so fuck it. The demonic portal can reach faster.
The reason why it's better to spread the damage instead of just the entire raid having to focus them on one person or one ad, I mean, is because when they spawn they have like a damage taken debuff, so at the start they take more damage, but that stack goes down.
Yeah.
So at the start they will take the most damage, so if you spread it...
Yeah, but you can still spread after. I'm just saying it will be annoying for the healers to heal us and the group.
Yeah, but they can just either just stand in the middle and heal whoever needs
So
it.
melee are basically going to hit. You're going to tank him where you're facing now, Bucky, right?
No, I won't. I will be all the way back here. How else are we gonna clear the purple balls? If I stand here where I'm standing now and I clear the purple ball, everybody's gonna take a ton
because
of damage.
everybody is going to stack up at the front of the boss where he is now, right? And you can just tank him there or opposite. Doesn't really matter. Just somewhere on that side of the field, and everyone's going to stand where he is now up front. So don't stay on your markers now. That's only for when the constructs come up. So we're
that's what I was gonna say. Like
those markers are just purely for constructs. We're signing out constructs, not for raid placement. For the actual boss fight, everyone stacks up around the front of the boss to begin with, and just dodges mechanics as we go. And the markers are just purely for when the constructs come up as green range and blue melee. And as I said, if your construct's not on your marker, go to the blank one. And that's it. We'll go like that.
Also, one thing I'd like to add that isn't really explained in the dungeon, it's the reverberating strike. So the random hit that drops like the item that you need to avoid. Usually it's on melee, but it can also hit ranged when they live in melee range. So don't get like startled by it, or just go out of melee range, and you won't get hit by it.
Okay.
Great shit. Let's go, boys.
Yeah, this takes too long.
Close your eyes, do DPS, and one shot, boys.
Patience is the key.
Not if you want to clear it tonight.
Hey, there's no rush. We've got tomorrow.
4, 3,
Tomorrow is heroic.
2.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I get a frog?
Careful for the beam.
Oh fuck. It doesn't do any damage.
Okay, ads.
Oh, good. DPS got the Demolisher, the melee. Good.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Why is everyone on one ad?
Range should be on the green, or the other one.
Focus on the ad.
Right. He does have his own mechanics. I think they're just dodging mechanics.
I taunted already, Druid, so.
God.
Get the ad down, guys. Come on.
Laser, watch out.
Can the ad go down? How long? This is taking too long. Just take it. Nice.
It's a devastating thing. You just kind of
We get DPS.
forces you to kind of stand still.
Laser. Wow.
If we have a combat res, I think we're fine here as tanks.
Drop for the ball.
Can you take the ball, Druid? There's one coming.
Okay, ads are up.
We go to purple, right?
Purple or the one assigned.
Yeah, but
They both need to die. ASCP.
Why am I taking shit tons of damage?
Laser, watch out.
Beware.
Ah!
So we're supposed to soak that with you.
Bye, Mel. Thanks, Mel.
Thanks for what?
I'm dead.
Oh no, you didn't die from me. You died from the ball.
Hello, Don. It's all good.
I was survived. Ball was chasing you.
No, it doesn't chase anybody.
The Titan is staying along way too long.
Yeah.
The damage needs to be split a lot better. If everyone goes on one Titan,
If you didn't notice,
he needs to
Bocky,
die before he can even get out.
Bocky, we lost 4 DPS when that one was up on the second time. That's why they were much slower.
Damn on the haters.
Yeah, but even then, I think we just need to pay more attention to when the ads spawn.
Also, like, how many people died to that laser?
Yeah, me.
And there you go. It's big.
That should
warning.
not yet.
Come
That
on.
shouldn't happen.
Slower. I thought it was slower.
It's also like the actual hitbox is a lot bigger than the visual. Like I thought it wasn't standing in it, and visually I wasn't, but I still was getting hit by it.
Well, just don't risk it. Just stay like as far away as possible.
So it fires from where his hand is
Where his
pointing.
hammer is pointing.
Where his claw is pointing. He charges up his claw.
Where the big glowy thing is pointing. If you scroll right out, you'll see it.
Does the ball have does it have a name
Got
of
a
the
big
skill?
warning that comes up on your screen from DBN saying
The
move.
ball. Okay.
And the wee purple balls, I don't know what the fuck they are.
Also, I guess the ad phase is the best time to use defensives and self heals. Because if we do stuff right, we shouldn't take that much damage in the normal phases. Like it seems we take the most damage in the ad phase.
Right, so Investium, I've switched you to group 3 as well, so we can spread it a little bit more. So if you'll be on green, buddy, unless obviously there's no construct there, then you'll go to the empty one. So you'll be with the range. Just give me 1 second.
When do the ads spawn, by the way? Is it like a set timer or is it energy based?
When he reaches 100% energy.
Alright.
The ground will glow. Oh, wow.
Alright, so everyone happy with their groups? If not, hit no on the ready check.
Lucky, where's your flask?
I got it. I'm just putting it on when this fight starts. Get a little more time out of it.
What? Why are you not happy, Rich?
Nobody should be standing at blue.
Hello, Helga.
You're assigning healers, or are you just letting them go free for all?
How come? So you don't stand at blue. You stand with the boss at the front at the beginning. Blue is only for when the ad comes up to DPS. So that's group 1's job to go on blue when the ad comes up, or if there's no ad there, to go to the empty one. Okay, everybody's ready. Let's do a pull timer.
Use the portal.
Yeah,
Use
the
portal.
ad takes a lot more damage when it's still spawning. So.
Yeah,
The
so
ball-
it's probably
the ball
best.
chases
to
a person,
cooldowns.
right?
No, it just goes around.
No. You can't point it somewhere, right?
No, it just spawns and goes around. And as far as I've seen, it's either like right in front of the boss, or the middle, or at the end.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can you get the ball? Or those? Yeah. Get like one of them. Should be enough.
That's all about to spawn. Laser.
Laser.
At spawning after laser.
Get ready. Go to the ads. This is a lot better.
I got the aggro on the ad.
This is where one needs to be focused down before before they activate. Can we get a battle res for Austin, please? Unless you can ank, yeah.
I already used fastball.
Try not to stand close to the tanks. Because
Laser.
if you take the purple balls, you'll take a lot of damage.
Melee tried to be, well, all range CPS and melee be around the front of the room. Do not pop the balls unless you have immunities and you're not near anybody. Make sure to run out and dodge them if they're coming as well.
Beam again. Going counterclockwise. I don't actually know if that's the same every time.
No.
It's random.
Okay, he's almost at full energy. Get ready.
There's gonna be one ad behind him and then one somewhere else. It's blue and open. I'll go to the other one.
Thanks, make sure you have aggro on the ads.
Yeah, I got it. Nice. Very good. Help with the other ad.
Laser on the ad.
Going clockwise. Counter. I'm retarded.
Ball middle lane.
We're all spread out. Try to get back together.
Oh shit! I just got hit by the tank ability because he was right at the front gate.
Well, yeah. I had to stand there because that's where the least amount of people were.
Well, it just looked like he hit just meleeing you guys.
No, it was his conal. Does he have to be tanked like that? The videos I watched, he was always at the back.
Well, yeah, but all the DPS were at the back because the minion was there. So I had to stand at the front if I taunted off.
Laser.
So good now. We got it.
Ad spawning soon. You zero on this run, right?
You're down quite a few DPS. It might be a wipe.
Get Barky up.
Can't.
Get it, boys.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Laser.
Remember to stack if you have the purple circle around you.
Purple stack, red is spread.
How long till CR?
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Ah, fuck.
Hero now. Just get as much damage on him as you can.
It's been used.
Is it? Oh, I couldn't see my exhaustion because I'm dead. Wait, why did it get used early? Because that wasn't the third set of ads.
On the ads, yes it was.
That was, that was the second set, wasn't it?
It was the
No,
third.
It was the third, okay. And the ads are about to come up after this.
Yeah, so might as well just wipe.
Yep. He doesn't take damage in this phase. It is like, I think 99% reduced.
Get it, boys!
Just,
I prefer not to lose my food buff. And I can res you if you die quickly.
yeah, just wipe it, guys.
Jump off. You can jump off the side.
I can't.
No,
I
but
want to
everybody else
live.
can.
Druid, kill yourself.
There we go.
I can't fly.
Of course, till that could release.
Why so far away?
Well, we're waiting for the res, but I don't know why you...
Why?
Get Tovak.
And Helgarm.
So I think the ads are fine now. It's just a case of just brushing out the mechanics.
Whenever you kill the ad, please try to go back to the starting place, because putting those little red pylons close to where the tanks are, it still deals a lot of damage.
Also, I think the off-tank is
Wait a
taking
minute.
the live construct, so whoever's off-tanking needs to bring that construct back to the starting area, so that we don't have the tank swirling around in circles, because it will throw off positioning. Just
The purple circles are to be stacked.
Yeah.
And the red ones away, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess just after the ad phase, just stand at least near your assigned marker and just stay there for the entire fight. At least like in the normal phase, so you won't get hit by the tank ability.
What markers aren't used in this fight? Did anybody notice? And we can just stick on the tank's head as well. I think it'd be helpful. Probably.
I need a marker.
Let's go diamond. And.
Not star. I currently have that for.
Yeah, I noticed that. And moon, we'll try those two. I don't think those are used very often.
Just as DPS, really just don't stand the opposite way of where we're standing right now. Just stand between blue and green on the side that we're currently standing. It should be safe.
I mean, that's a pretty close attempt. Once, if we can get everybody staying alive, we've got this guy. Oh, rude.
Sorry, I was setting my ad on. Not those marks are removed. I go back on.
So whenever you have to kill the purple one in the back, maybe we should focus the purple one, the one that's in the back all the way.
Well, it's random, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, if that one spawns and it goes all the way to the back, it's really bad if people linger there. Because that's where the tanks also want to be.
No, but then people should just move away from there. Like, people know it's not safe there, so just move away. And we can have the off-tank move the ad away if it's still standing there from...
Yeah, it should be off... If he goes live, it should be off-tank duty to move him back to the front.
No.
Briefly. Okay, everybody's ready? Because it would be too complicated if we try to zigzag the groups like that.
For first day of trying this, it's went very well.
It's normal.
Still though.
I don't know why you keep saying it's normal. It just came out. It took a couple of weeks to get it on farm. Or at least 3 weeks.
Is a lot harder than this.
We are overgeared as fuck.
Well, that's not entirely true, is it?
Can you move
Did it take longer than that? I can't even remember.
Well,
I think it even took longer than that, didn't it?
We had 1 week and we buggered off and made the skill.
Laser.
Going counterclockwise.
It's spawning after the laser, so now.
Careful for the orb. Good job. Please taunt Druid if you can. Thank you.
I already did.
Okay, good. I don't know if I...
Good job. Keep your focus, guys.
Laser.
Jesus.
Whew. Ooh, that's a lot of stack.
Laser.
Yeah, they switch rotation model. So far they did.
That's spawning soon, get ready to get to your marker.
Okay, they're up.
No.
Okay, get the other head down. Bring him over here, towards the front.
I got him. am I? This is so weird.
Probably because you're close to the boss than I am.
Ah. Okay. I'll move back a bit.
Laser.
Balls are all outer.
Then for the melee, the next ads won't be on blue, it will be where the tanks are currently.
How'd you know that?
It was like that last time. Laser.
Okay, they'll be coming in shortly now. Well, fuck me, it is.
Laser.
Beam.
Laser.
Easy. Oh, good job.
Hey, tree set. Let's go, boys.
Fuck you.
Druid. Is that an upgrade for you? Because that's a pretty big for me.
Oh, everything is falling apart, just like our. Okay, right.
Hey!
Give it to him, Druid. Actually, wait a minute, hold on.
All of my seals and got nothing but fucking artifact
That's
power.
good for me.
Good job.
Wait.
This loot is
Can we
We're
stand
going
on here?
back. We're going back.
Ooh, Verimoth's next. Is this the same guy from Nighthold, or is this from Undersea? I can't remember. Verimothras.
He's person from Walker 3.
Where are we going? Burning Throne, Broken Cliffs?
Varimatras.
Probably Burning Throne, that sounds closer to where we need to go.
No, it's burning.
Do the burning throne.
Yo, this one is...
Yo, this looks like Diablo, dude.
Fuck off.
No problem, Druid.
How can I repair? Come on, please.
Coven or Varimatras?
Wait, the Heart of Antorus? Wait, is this the right place?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the right
Coven.
place.
Coven and Varimatras are
There's
the
3
next
more
one.
bosses after this one. So this one, then 2 more.
No. What?
Yes.
No, it's Varimatras, Coven, and then Agramar and Argos. You have 2 bosses till Agramar. So this is one, and then there's Varimatras.
Yeah, I've only got up to Varimatras and Shivira Sisters. That's and then it's blind. So we'll see how that goes.
Where's Varamathers? Is he after this?
He's the next
Varimatras
one.
Okay.
Is an alternate boss to this one, and then you go to Agramar.
What?
I think you can go to Varimatras. I think you can go to Varimatras before this one.
No, Varimatras is the next boss.
Oh.
The Sisters is the next boss, though.
No, Varimatras.
There is no. These are the sisters.
Yeah, look on your minimap. It says Sisters. Right?
Yeah, I know. I know, but if you go a little bit further ahead, you fall down a pit to Varimatras.
These are the sisters.
So it's Sisters.
It's Varimatras.
It's fire Mathras first.
Hey,
then
It's very Mathras. Sorry, I thought I had to join in.
Oh yeah.
But the sisters are ahead.
It's hard your turn. There we go. Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
for all of you.
Is this stack or?
it's
Just spread
Cheers,
out.
mate.
it's a 10-yard AOE.
We were spreading, still one shot us.
Are you still hitting?
You weren't.
Yeah, we were. Okay. Maybe the melee's.
Ooh, you can mount up.
If we get this again, Droid, just taunt it. I'll do some ranged. I think I have a little bit more range than you.
Get away from
They took her, she's got movement.
Yeah, and it's
Back off.
spread. Oh fuck.
Oh, it's a spread.
You think you got more range while I can actually go Moonkin form?
Oh, it's true. You can just go Moonkin.
Oh.
You call that torment? I've endured far worse.
I tire of that worm's babbling.
Kinky.
Let me scorch the flesh from his miserable bones.
So we just drop it down here instead of going.
Yes.
Is it just me or was Vera Mathras wearing a dog collar?
Yes.
Kinky.
Like it's a midget talking about.
Wait a second. Oh. Ooh.
Yo!
No! Where's the no? Oh fuck, Jesus.
Oh!
Illidan's running to the left.
I'm like, fuck this shit. Oh. Why is he in some fucking weird dungeon?
It feels like the same similar room to the Nighthold demon dude. Can't remember his name now. Ticontrigus. No, is it?
Wait, is he captured here, or is he just staying here for his pleasure?
No,
He's in prison because he failed to kill the Lich King.
Well, we...
Whoa, dude!
Oh, Lord!
Yep, all of the NPCs ran up to the coven as if they were next.
Wait, he failed to kill the Lich King, so this is level 80 boss. Easy.
Oh.
That's
I
just
mean,
pretty
I've
much
beaten
the
the
best work.
No, we'll go over there and one hit him.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on. All right, it's this.
No! No!
What? I got told to. No, but I need to. I'm sorry, guys. I need to do this.
Can we go to the strat, please?
But if you don't one-shot him, you get G-kicked.
I got this.
What does he drop?
Watch this. Hold on. Where's Scythe?
So essentially this is just
Oh, I need that relic.
And where are you?
What is this? Just a
hit of Shadow Strike.
Yeah.
Which applies misery, and there's no.
I got enough of that.
What that does.
I know what that does. I deal with it every day.
Right, everybody's ready.
What are we just?
Oh wait, yeah, shit, tactics. I
Yeah, we
forgot.
should just. We should just go honestly.
All right.
It's just like nah, fuck it, I'm drunk.
Oh. Right, so Vera Mathras, very Mathras. Melee stack behind the boss, right? Standard. Range stand behind the melee behind the boss, about 20 yards back. I'll tell you the reason for that in a sec. Because of Alone in the Dark, right? So if you get caught alone in the dark, you're basically gonna die. You can't be healed, and you take a shit ton of damage from misery. It does affect tanks as well, I think. I don't know if in normal, but it definitely does on heroic. But bear with me. What he does is, well, what Alone in the Dark is, you basically get that if you're not standing next to anybody. So if you're 8 yards away standing by yourself, you get Alone in the Dark and we say goodbye to you. And then, so basically you need to stay stacked up. So we have two groups, ranged and melee. And the reason the ranged stand 20 yards exactly behind the melee is because he can do a move called Marked Prey, where he will basically kick him in the face and knock him back 15, 20 yards, I think it is. And so the melee doesn't get Alone in the Dark, they'll land in the range group. So that's why we do it.
Nobo's in range.
We will have the healers all in the range group for this one because it should affect the healing and it will make the range group a little bit bigger as well. until he starts doing dark fishes. This is where it gets a little bit complicated. So it's just an avoid mechanic. It's like a purple splodge on the floor. But because of the marked prey and dark fishes mechanic, we sort of need to move in sync. So the range and melee group is likely to get dark fishes. And what we're going to do is we're going to move to the left of the big purple blob as a group. If you decide to run around and panic and move wherever you're going to go, you're going to die from Alone in the Dark. So if just so we have an example, why can I not put any marks down? For some reason I can't put marks down. Imagine the purple demonic portal here is a splodge on the floor, right? You're just going to move to the left until you're out of the purple splodge and stay in your group. Same for melee. And you should do that just so you're still all behind the boss, like that. And then when the next one comes in, you're just going to stay here, wait for the next one to come in, and then you're going to move back to the right. So we're just going to keep doing that for dark fishes, okay? So you need to be nice and stacked on top of each other in case they get two landing on one zone, and then first to the left and then to the right. All right?
So range is right about here, right?
I can't put my range stand.
Just
around here.
Take the boss. Oh shit!
Like 20 yards behind.
So take the boss where he is now.
I think this is 20 yards.
If somebody could put markers where the gates are, I'd appreciate that. Because for some reason I can't do it at the moment. It's not letting me. And the tanks will just tank him there as well, facing the other way. On normal tanks, I think you're fine to stack on each other. But on heroic, just so you know, there's a mechanic where he cleaves. And he puts misery on a tank, but he cleaves the misery. So you basically in heroic, that's what the off tank has to stand in melee, I believe. But he still has to sort of be in range of the other tank. And I think because the melee group has to be within 8 yards of the tank, so he doesn't get alone in the dark, the main tank. So it gets a bit. You basically have to be a bit careful there as a tank in heroic. But in normal, I don't think he cleaves it. So you can just stack on each other in normal as a tank and just tank swap when the other person has misery.
Yeah, you can stack as long as you're at least like, what was it, 8 yards near
Yeah,
the other tank.
It's 8 yards. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So the main tank would get the debuff.
So I think by the sounds of it, it's going to be quite a straightforward fight, but I don't want to jinx it. But as long as we do the move to the left and move to the right as a good group, we should be fine.
Take it back now, y'all.
Dead knights have no runes. Feels bad, man.
They got removed, so.
All right, let's do this.
I'll be back in battle for Azeroth, I guess.
Oh, nobody put marks down to me. Shit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm dying.
Woo! I like that.
Trade pain for pain. I like that ascent play, boys.
Make sure, melee, you're positioned to be pushed directly back into the range group, okay? Okay, dark fisher left.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello.
No, that's not back.
Can you stack those?
You should go in the range group.
What's happening, boss? I don't get
Yeah, move back to the middle. So range, line yourself back up to the middle. And we'll just, every time Dark Fisher comes in, just move to the left, okay? And then after it's gone, back to the middle.
No.
Left.
Okay, left. And back to the middle.
Why am I getting
got
no
shadows or
healing?
something.
Is there like an effect that gives me no healing? I'm dead.
Can we get them up?
It's called misery.
Okay.
Tanks need to be
So
together.
you were caught alone on your own, basically.
Yeah,
Tanks need to be together.
So
Ouch.
does the tanks have to be stacked?
Yes, I said the tanks
Yeah.
have to stand on top of each other in normal.
Left.
Well,
We're fucked. Wait.
Yeah, we don't have
well,
a
so-
second res.
If this is done correctly, the boss basically never ever has to move on normal. He just stands still, doesn't have to move. The tanks literally just taunt swap on misery because for the reason they can't be healed, they're going to take a shit ton of damage. They need to use a midi cooldown. She'll take damage on the taunt swap, and once the misery falls off, he could be healed again. That's basically how it works. So
Does anyone have a repair bot?
I got a
Use
mount.
a mount outside.
how it exactly works, Alone in the Dark is the actual ability when you're caught by yourself and that stops you being healed for like 10 or 7 seconds actually on normal. And Misery is the thing that's doing a shit ton of damage to you. So the off tank shouldn't ever be alone. Well, basically the tank should never be alone. And on normal, it's easy because you can just stack on top of each other, so you're never alone. And I think Misery can still be healed through as long as you haven't got Alone in the Dark. I don't know if you...
No.
Or is it Misery that makes you can't be healed as well?
Yes.
Because shadow damage disaffects.
What happened, Rich?
7 seconds.
I died from falling.
Okay, there you go.
So did a few people.
So it's Misery that causes. So it's a Misery that causes the thing. So you get Misery if you're caught by yourself, and it's also a tank mechanic as well. So you just need to you just need to make sure you're taunting on Misery. And literally just stack on top of each other. You know, literally don't move. Just like I want Bucky. I want you inside the bear on this one. Right, just head right up there.
You.
I know. I wouldn't like Bucky to be near me.
You're both bears, aren't you?
No. Oh yeah, good point actually. Man, it's fine. It's not weird then.
Unfortunately, my marks aren't working, and nobody is deciding to put marks down for me. I literally, look, I can't place any marks. It just bugs. Let me reload. One sec, let me reload the UI. See if I can put some marks down. One sec. Start one mark step disagree.
Ugh, I need my bed.
Oh, that's what we do, but we found
really
it
clicked on that wall, that
off-queued a
portal.
bit.
I'm not gonna lie.
Look, here we go. Let's do that. There we go.
Hey.
Let's go.
And the pushback was to about here. There you go. That's the melee and range groups. I have just been told that apparently there is no reason really for the tank to face it away, but other than it's going to give the melee more DPS. So I think we should just keep it as it is and keep the tanks stacked anyway, facing away from the raid. Even though he doesn't have any mechanics as such to affect us, he'll dodge and parry from the front.
Yo! You just did a front flip?
I think this will work for us, I think. Right, everybody's ready? Because this way, we just move to the left and then back again, and then get knocked back into this group. Let's see how it goes.
2, 1.
To the left.
4, 3, 2.
Back on your markers, yep.
Just think of the Beyonce song.
Left to the left.
Oh, this boss is horrible for stagger.
Left. Markers. What happened there? Is it? Are we too? Is it group?
Yeah, we are too far away, I think.
Move forwards a bit. You're not on the mark. You're all behind the mark as well. Come a bit on the mark.
We kept...
In fact, can you come and stand where, or left? Come stand where Infestium is died. I'll move the mark.
Fucking Misery doing so much. It's so disgusting.
It's annoying. I can't fucking heal you.
The worst part is he does a ton of damage, and then I get the stagger as well without being able to get healed.
Oh, we got 2.
Brain coming.
Ranger's getting pushed back, I think. No, it's me.
He's going well so far.
Always be a melee being knocked back into the range, and then like just walk straight back in.
This fight is must be hell on heroic. Holy shit!
Not a lot changes actually.
For you it doesn't. For me it will.
Nah, it doesn't change too much. Trust me, it gets.
It's taking more damage changes a lot on this part. I get more stagger. I won't be able to clear it all.
Just recruited
You won't be able to
this
heal it.
priest.
This priest, yeah.
I thought you meant tactics.
Druid needs res.
Yeah, CR please, quick as we can.
Grab-
Oh. Alright, wipe.
Well, yeah, if we don't have 2 reses, it's not worth resing one.
Bad on you, move away. Kill him.
So what went wrong there?
I got life for 5.6 million. What the hell? And the thing is, I wasn't even tanking at the time.
Maybe some of the mechanics from the melees.
Probably still misery on me.
The only time you'd get misery other than a tank mechanic is if you're not standing next to somebody. So it basically as a tank you don't even have to move this fight. On normal. So you should always be on top of each other.
I didn't even move.
Why aren't I mounted?
I think most of us just ran half the distance.
I think the fishers and the marks are working okay. I think it's fine. Now we've moved them a bit closer. I think that actually works completely fine.
Yeah, most like the only alteration that we can make is instead of having like 2 stack points, instead of that, just having the range just like stand on a line or whatever. But we don't have a lot of range in the group, so probably it doesn't really work.
Also, if they're in a line, it could cause a bit more of chaos with the Dark Fisher as well, potentially. I don't know.
No.
We only have 10 minutes left. Or am I reading the time wrong?
Yeah, 10 minutes left. This is probably the last ball.
We'll need one share.
Is it the moon one too far away though?
No, that's where I put it. I gauged it last fight. It was about there. That should be fine. You see where all those corpses are? That's a good spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it forward a little bit more. Don't move forward.
You get blown back roughly where that warlock portal is now, but you can sort of move directly into the group. It's 8 yards, so it's fine. Right, everybody's ready?
Sorry, my fault.
It's fine, we can cover.
Let's go.
Move forward a bit, guys.
Left.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Left. Left.
Nah, he's too low.
Left. Left.
I went on mana so quickly.
20% to go.
Are you healing someone with misery on them?
No.
Left.
I'm pretty sure you probably are.
I almost died there. I got like a fuck ton of damage taken from something. I will need a pretty good healing because I might die. I don't have any bruise.
We've almost got him.
I can feel my foreset.
Fuck you.
I hope you get it, Blasto.
Hope you get fuck all, Blasto.
I hope you get the mount from this guy.
Good job, guys.
Go on, Falfish, just kill somebody.
Holy shit, guys.
Okay.
I mean, 9 bosses in a brand new raid in one night. I think that's something to be pretty proud of. I know it's normal,
I got some trousers.
but I think you can all go away and think that's been a pretty good night. Tomorrow we can come back. We've got the 3 bosses left. Should be the 3 hardest bosses of the dungeon, considering, you know, it's towards the end. I don't know, I haven't seen them that well, but we'll see how it goes. So hopefully you can all attend tomorrow, and we'll crack on from the Shivara sisters.
From what I've heard, is the Shivara and Agomar are like the harder bosses. Argus is actually quite easy.
Nah, dude. Those 2 bosses are easy as hell.
Yeah, but
I can't even get a set item for this.
those are like the hardest of the raid. Like,
Well, Hugum, do you actually need it, or do you just want it?
I don't know. The sisters is not that hard. You just have to stun the purple guys.
Cheers, man.
That's it.
yeah, but I mean compared to the other bosses.
I guess.
Can you give me a number, Blasto?
I can't even imagine this boss on heroic or mythic.
Oh, well then.
Apparently,
Blasto.
Govan on
Right now.
heroic is the hardest boss in the raid, or Agomar.
Well, then it's getting vendored. If you really don't need it, then there's not really any
Agromar?
point.
Is that the next guy?
Second to last.
The guy with the hammer. I'm so confused which one.
The guy with the hammer.
I don't know any names of these guys. Yes, the guy with the combo. That guy is not that hard on normal, at least.
You mean the like the tank dance?
Yeah, I love that. It looks so
Yeah,
good.
that's the second to last boss.
Yeah, I did that one. That one's not that hard. You just run under the boss when you get that.
Sure, it's easy, but if you fuck it up, you'll die instantly.
Well, yeah, then the person's
Well,
dead.
for people watching the stream, I'm probably going to switch over to Dead by Daylight shortly because I'm fucking addicted to that game. That's it for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow though with some more raid. The last 3 bosses are normal, and if we get those in time, we'll go and see what Heroic's all about.
Thanks for you guys. Wait.
Thanks, guys.
I actually bought the right portal.
No thanks.
Here.
I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take it easy,
I'm
everyone.
definitely going. Yeah.
Boom.
Thanks for a good raid tonight. Right. Well, I'm going to end the stream there, and I say I'll be back shortly with some Dead by Daylight. So if you want to see some of that, stay tuned. See you guys.